All right, let's talk sunrise alarm clock. This is something that I've been super interested in for like 2 years, and we started talking about it again, and Tanner jumped on. He's like, I'm going to buy it. And what a sunrise alarm clock is, it basically just kind of starts out dim, and it gets brighter and brighter and brighter like the sun. You're supposed to wake up. You're supposed to go through your sleep cycles, like when you wake up, a tad better than an alarm clock just waking you right up.
So I'll say this. I think it definitely limits my snoozes now.
Right.
Because I'm a snooze sleeper, like where I really like hitting the snooze button. So if you're a snooze sleeper, super, super convenient. And probably if you're a regular sleeper like you, it might wake you up in a better mood. But I don't think if you have an issue getting up with your alarm clock, then you need one.
Really? Okay. Yeah, because I don't. Like, usually, if I hit snooze, it's once.
Yeah.
And sometimes I don't even hit snooze.
Yeah, I'm always hitting snooze at least... I before this alarm clock, I would hit snooze 3-4 times. Now I hit snooze once. And the other day, I didn't even hit it at all. The first time I had it, I didn't hit it. Or no, the second day. Second day, I didn't hit it. Today, I hit it once.
You think you're more awake?
Yes.
Like when you're driving?
I do feel more awake when I'm driving. But I don't know if that's because I'm not letting myself get back into a REM cycle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I hit snooze enough to where it's like I'm sleeping again.
Should we get beer? Or what do we do? Is it too early? I don't know. You want to drink a little more coffee? I just want to
finish this cup of coffee. And then I will grab a beer. Which one?
I mean, I don't know. I threw them in the freezer.
Oh, okay. Oh, so we have to get to them soon.
Yeah.
Otherwise they'll explode.
So, Mike, the agent for the Packer players and all that, he texted me. You know who Brian Calhoun is? I think he was a Wisconsin dude. And I think he played for Detroit Lions. I like to say this like I think. Like Mike already told me, but I like to say I think like I know a little bit about
what he did. Yeah,
that name sounds familiar, though.
Okay, I'm looking at him.
Okay, I think he was a running back or whatever. He is going to be doing a signing. He's like, "Do you want to? We're going to be doing a signing here. Guess where?
Where?
Nowhere Pub.
Where's that?
That's like 2 seconds from my house.
Oh.
I've played bingo there. I told him it's going to be Saturday at 7 p.m. I'm like, dude, it's like right next door. I'm supposed to have a sober weekend, though, Mike.
I don't think you are.
And I said I might stop by. He said, if you do, you got to sign football right when you come in. I go, you going to sign it? He's like, no.
Why are you going cool? Like, I love football. Yeah,
well, if he was up in your neck of the woods, I'm sure.
I know. But
I'll give it to you.
What's he going to come and do up in my neck of the woods?
Well, I don't know. He's in Fredonia right now.
Yeah, but that's close to Milwaukee.
True.
What is he going to do? Come my area? It's close to what? Crivets?
I don't know, man. Nowhere Pub, dude. I like that place.
Well, you said you went there to play bingo, which I remember when I was drinking in your neighborhood a lot. Tim would always invite me to go play bingo.
Dad, probably the Nowhere Pub, I would think. Yeah.
Yeah, he said there's a bar that does bingo, like Tim and Sheik down the road.
It's fun.
Bingo's, and I was like, I am 25 years old. I'm not going to play bingo. Now all I want to do
right? Doesn't that sound like a blast
bingo.
now? I went there with no money, and he had to keep buying my cards. He was getting so mad.
Tim?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all borrowed money from those guys. You probably more than me, but I don't know. I was pretty poor when I was borrowing money from them.
So, really quick, I need some decision help here.
Okay,
and then we'll get into some other things here. But I'm
Prince
looking at
Albert.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, so
next,
that's the first one.
That's the first one. Boy, you're putting out all kinds of fires today. I gotta wake up here. No, I'm looking at these lacrosse boots.
Okay.
Do I want? Listen.
Okay, I'm listening.
Do I want negative 60 to 30 degree weather? Okay. So there, I mean, that's
what happens at 40-degree weather.
I don't know. It gets a little warm on your feet, I guess.
Too hot.
But like, I mean, I feel like if you're ice fishing or you're using these out in the winter, they're going to be great.
Yes.
Or do I want the thinner one, the thinner Thinsulate? Do I want that's 0 to 70 degrees?
No.
You don't want that one?
No. What are you using these for?
Well, I'm going to be using
0 to 70. You're wearing your cowboy boots.
Well, no, like, I mean, in the spring, it would be nice if I'm doing any fly fishing or fishing down by the river or anything. It gets all mucky there in the spring. But in the summer, I'm out with the cows and goats. No, that's not me.
No, that's not you at all.
Oh, damn.
Who is
I've been watching too many YouTube videos about these reviews of these boots.
Damn Yellowstone.
Yellowstone. That's not me at all. No, but like, I mean, it would be nice to have some when you need them in the summer when you're doing any kind of things out.
But you could still use them.
The swamp. Dude, it gets hot because I tried my other boots, right?
Yeah, but you could.
Dude, no, listen to me. When I put my feet in there and I was using them for out and like doing some yard work, oh, it's terrible. I'm talking about the boots that I have right now because those are good for like negative 45. I mean, it gets hot. Like it ain't comfortable.
Okay, so I'm trying to find the boots that you're looking at so I can look at them. Size.
They're Alpha Burley Pro.
4?
Size 3.5.
3.5.
3.5.
Alpha Burley Pro?
Yeah.
My God.
So 3.5.
You can tell the audience they're going for. Are you an Alpha? Are you Burley? And you need the Alpha Burley Pros.
Yeah, so like I'm a little confused because I kind of want an all year round. Man, I need to talk to someone commented or gave us some information on our Facebook.
And you're probably doing the ones with some camo.
Yeah, somebody said I vote both. I thought that too. Angie's like, you should do the cold one. Angie was calling me a little pea. She's like, you got cold extremities, and I go, I do.
I would say the cold ones because I feel as if it is definitely more important to keep your feet warm than it is to keep them cool.
Right. Well, I mean, they would just be fun to have when I'm out with the horses and stuff. Damn it! It's
you
not
don't
me.
own them. What do they call it? I have these Alpha Burley Pros, but they're.
Which ones?
There's many different kinds.
Well, the 1,000 is the one I'm looking at. By the way, it's 1,000 gram with the Thinsulate. Where my man at?
Is that the hot?
Well, yeah. I mean, that's the warmer one.
Why can't I find 1,000? I can only find 800 and.
What did you type in? Just type in 1,000G, man. Boy, but I've been hearing bad reviews. A lot of people talking crap about mucks.
They must have gone downhill since you knew them.
Maybe. Darren said he would suggest get them more all year round, and then if your feet get cold, just put on more socks. Put on wool socks, you know what I mean? And then you can use them. I don't know, homie. I hate decisions, but the 1,000 gram ones are really tough to find, and I found some, and they're on hold for me.
Minus 60 to 30 degrees.
Somebody made a good point here. You're probably not going to ice fish if it's below 0. That's true too. That's a solid point. You know what I mean?
That's a really good point. You know what? Now I'm on board with the warmer ones.
The thinner ones, you mean?
The thinner ones because do
you like it thick or thin? If you have to pick. Or does it depend?
Here's the issue, man. Would I like it thick? Yeah. But am I burdened with thin? Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So I would do the ones for warmer weather.
Angie, I was like, my decision making was so terrible yesterday. I'm trying to figure this out. I'm like going back and forth with Angie, and then finally at the end, she goes, "I don't care about your boots."
Well, okay. What are the other ones?
I gaslit her too. I'm like, that is typical you. What
are the other ones? The 800?
No, I don't know. I'd have to show you.
Virtually useless right now to me.
I'm gonna have to go over there and show you, because I can't ever find them. They're for 0 to 70. Just FYI.
These are 20 to 50. These are the 400 grams. That's not bad. 20 to 70. No, 20 to 50.
I don't know. This is terrible, man. What happened? Didn't it used to be just back in the day? You just went and got a pair of boots. Have they always been like this? I've never really
I
had
don't-
a
well,
good
here's the
pair of
thing.
winter boots.
They've probably always been like this, but we didn't have the internet to see it right away.
That's true, and you didn't have all the reviews. You just went in, and the dude would just say, "Get these."
Yeah, buy
or
these.
Or if you didn't,
Brit.
you know what I mean. If you didn't have your, like, I went in to Fleet Farm yesterday. You're correct on this because I went into Fleet Farm. The thinner insulator, whatever, they were there in my size. The other one were not. And I'm like, well, I'm just going to go online to see if the other ones. And then I went down a rabbit hole with reviews and everything. Yeah, normally you just walked into Fleet Farm and said, oh, my size isn't in this one, so I'm just going to grab this one because I don't know where to get these other than Fleet Farm. I get it, man. Boy, you're speaking the truth, homie.
I like these women's ones.
Yeah, I know. Me too, and I almost got them. They don't come in a wide.
Dang it. Yeah, what's the 1,600 gram ones?
That one's getting, I think, a little warmer.
That's
even.
Arctic.
Yeah, that's Arctic.
That's minus 70 to 30.
I don't know.
I can't find
Let's
any
get some
mild.
beer. What is your problem?
I don't know. This
Or do you
is
want to drink some more coffee?
I
out of
just
a cup?
need to finish this coffee
How are
first.
you not finished that coffee?
I'm not an insane person. Me and your wife like to drink coffee when it's drinkable, not burning our throats and mouths.
It is way too hot in here.
You
Thanks,
are
guy.
full. You are full. Like you're not. Full. Like you didn't buy any of those clothes that you're wearing.
No. That's all. Okay, even these jeans are KTI jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go get a coffee mug and fill up a cup of coffee with you if you're just gonna drink coffee. Because I want to drink it. I want to feel classy like you today.
Do it.
I'm
only drinking this until it's gone, and then I'm gonna go grab a Spotty Cow.
Well, good. That'll
Courtesy
be an
of
hour.
Dalton.
That'll be an hour from here.
No, it's not. This is a good temperature.
Courtesy of Dogpalooza, baby.
Courtesy of Dogpalooza, who is until that beer runs out, sponsoring Beer
Beer
Friday and Dogpalooza Saturday, August. Did you see we got a message on Twitter?
We did.
Yes, we did. It said thinking about making the 11-hour drive
Well, you
from
should.
Canada.
I don't even think there should be a thinking.
Yeah. Well, come on down, man.
Yeah.
It's going to be a good time.
All right, it's the Jake and Tanner show. Let's go get some beer and a coffee. Good morning. I still laugh about that. I tell Angie. I told her the other day, just what I told you. I go, I let some gas out. I'm on this too, and I do this protein powder crap.
Yeah.
I get really gassy, and I last week I did it with Tanner in the room.
It was so long and loud.
Tanner said, don't give eye contact.
He just stopped talking. He was just giving me full eye contact, like hard eye contact.
I was seeing I was embarrassed, and I was seeing if you heard it.
Heard it?
And I look at Tanner. I mean,
damn, I can almost feel it in the floor.
This is how long it was. Enough for me to give eye contact to Tanner to the left, him to say, don't give eye contact, and me to look away. It was just wonderful.
Are we doing this?
What? Pot? Oh,
smelling
Jesus. Oh, God. Like, wait, is this damaging? Okay,
No.
Tanner has, how do you know?
Because people use it.
Yeah, I guess. But,
Like athletes use it to get themselves ready. And athletes are better than us.
so Tanner has, I was going to say seasoning salt. I've done that.
Yeah.
I snort that. He's got some smelling salts.
Yeah.
Apparently,
like
we're going to
police
try
grade
it.
smelling salt. Okay.
So this, if you don't know what a smelling salt is, it wakes you up basically out of a coma.
Yeah. So text TV to 71090 because we're on live.
Wait, do we want to do this right now, or do we want? Let me get amped up. Let me get a little
No,
more
that's
courage.
what this does. It
I
gets
know.
amped
Well,
up.
let me
Fine,
get-
I'll put it down.
Let me get a little bit more beer in me, and then we'll do it.
Which, by the way, for somebody who is like, I'm not sure if I'm going to drink today, the freezer is almost 90% our alcohol right now.
Listen, I didn't want to be called a little bitch by you today. I don't, man. I've gained, like, the little belly that I did have, I lost, and since like December 17th or whenever we took it's like coming back. I'm starting to like it. I'm starting to like it.
Yeah, it's adds character.
Yeah, right. Hey, Jason Momoa, do you know him and that woman of his broke up?
I did
Or
hear
get-
that he's single now.
Got divorced. Okay, so here's a story. He's living in a camper van in his friend's yard now, right?
Okay. I just saw that article. Let's not call that a camper van.
It's $750,000 luxury van.
Yeah, let's not. That's not the same.
Like, if I divorced Angie and I'm like, dude, can I go live in your driveway? I would be in a tent.
You'd be in your Tacoma.
It'd be in a Tacoma. Or if it was like a camper, it'd be one that I bought for $500 and it's a pop-up.
Yeah.
And I'd be running electrical cords out of it.
How is this thing? I need to see more of this thing.
I know it doesn't give a really good look at it, does it? But apparently it's a $750,000 camper van.
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, he's a big man.
Camper van.
Yeah, but this thing, have you kind of seen it at
No,
least?
but I'm just saying,
Okay,
like, how, that's like 4 times my house. Yeah, how is that $750,000?
that's why I need to see the inside. The truck is at least 100,000 of that.
Holy cats, man.
But still, that leaves 650,000 of camper van. I want to know what it looks like.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah, here in a little bit we're going to be doing those smelling salts.
Yeah, we need to do. They need to bring back MTV Cribs.
Hey, did you drink?
No, I haven't opened it yet.
Well, what are we doing? Are we going to do more coffee?
Listen, I have just a
fine.
bit of
There's
coffee
more
left.
coffee. I told Angie it was going to be, you know what, Ange? I'm going to go work out too today. I'm going to come home and, yeah, we're not. No, I am. I have to, Tanner. I suffer from body whatever. I do
not suffer.
Yes,
from
I do.
Body dysmorphia.
I do. I hate that little gut. Dude,
yeah,
it is
unbelievable. That's
unbelievable.
hating a part of your body. Body dysmorphia is feeling that you're not the body, like you're not the body you have.
Oh, wow. Hashtag me too right now. Hashtag me too.
Well, it just feels like you're taking you're making light of a serious condition.
I'm not. That's what it is. This is
No,
what I
feel
am.
me too.
I've me too'd first.
You can't me too. No.
I'll me too you if I want to me too you. I'll me too you right now.
It's not like tag.
Oh, you know what's fun
It's
too
not like
right
tag.
now?
It's not like no me too's back.
Check this out.
No me toozies.
I'm me tooing you right now and you don't even know it.
Oh.
Well, I don't.
it's
What
not
just
me too.
happened?
It's not me too because I'm into it now.
Oh, you're into it?
I'm into it.
Stop
so you're
being
not,
into
you're
my
not
Me Too.
me-tooing me at all.
Do not be into
This
my
is
Me
consensual.
Too.
This
Get
is
out of my Me Too.
consensual.
No, it's not consensual.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. It's sexual harassment
No.
at its finest.
No,
Don't
it's
spit
not.
on it.
No.
Don't spit on my hashtag Me Too.
It's my Me Too
no.
now.
Be offended.
No.
Yes.
I will not be offended. We're weird, man.
I got weird.
Got really weird.
Dude, I respect this girl. Do you know this? I think her name is Valentine Thomas.
That's weird. That's a weird name.
She was a lawyer, right?
Okay.
She had an office job. She was a lawyer, making good money. And then she's like, I'm done.
Valentine Thomas?
I don't know. I think that's her name. Do you know what she does now?
Okay. What?
Type in sexy afterwards. It's the only way to look.
I type it after everything. I even typed in Jason Momoa's 750,000 van sexy.
Yeah, you have to, right? And she is a free diver now. And she makes money doing this. I can tell you how she makes money doing this. She's using social medias to make money, and she's monetizing this. And she's very pretty.
She is very pretty.
And she's in a bikini all the time holding fish. And what are two things guys love? Beautiful women in bikinis and fish.
Boobs and fish.
Yeah, so she's making money doing that. But I really respect
What was she doing?
She was a lawyer. And I really respect for her to go, I'm done. I don't want to do that job. And to become a free diver out of all things and to be able to make money doing it. That's weird, right? Because how do you make? Well, I guess she's monetizing her social media, but otherwise, I don't know how you would make. Before, when she was quitting being a lawyer, she probably didn't think anything I was going to make money on social. So how did she end up thinking that she was going to make money spearfishing while freediving?
No, I fully believe she knew what she was doing. I think she had a savings, and I think she said, I want to be a freediver, and I'm going to post pictures of myself and start making money that way. I guarantee. There's no way that this woman went into this career saying, I don't know how I'm going to make money. I think she...
Do you think she knew she was pretty? And
yeah. She knows what she is. She keeps her body in great shape. And she's got a non-girly hobby. She's like, there's a market for this. There's a market for a hot girl fishing.
Well, I mean, that one girl's TikTok. She's got tons of followers, and she's really pretty, and she does that noodling. And she's just a little thing, and she's very pretty. She wears a bikini top.
Yep.
And noodling is like down south where they stick their hands into fish holes, and they
let a catfish eat them.
And they put their elbow all the way down to the top of their fingers into the fish and pull them out. And that is how, and they throw them into the boat. Yeah. There is a market for that, man.
And look at the super pretty girl that's the beekeeper on TikTok.
She's got a ton of followers, too.
She's got a ton of followers. Why? You think it's because we're interested in bees?
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
No, that's the reason. No, that's one of the biggest reasons. She educates me every time I watch her.
But if it was Rosie O'Donnell giving the same information, you think that she has even a fraction of the followers?
Sad, right? Because that's like the Gabby Petito case. But she was a pretty blonde, and the whole world blew up about it.
Did you see, I guess, that they read his journal and he admitted to it?
Yeah. Well, I think we all knew it. Yeah, but it's nice to
have that closure, I guess, for the family.
Yeah.
For her family, it's nice because he could have just been dead, and you still don't know for sure, but now. But, yeah, I don't know. Pretty women have such an opportunity to make money. It's weird, right?
Well,
like OnlyFans, they can become Instagram models. They can do these things and they can grab followers because men are creeps.
Do you look at, because I've been thinking about this lately, the TikTok, okay?
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of women that dance around in their underwear.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's an algorithm, so if that's what you're seeing.
No, it's the Jake and Tanner one. I don't know what you're looking at. I'm looking at women with bees.
Mm-hmm.
And I go, does TikTok set women back like 100 years?
See, you can look at it that way.
Or does it empower them?
That's the way that you have to take it. It's empowering. They're owning their body now. They want their body, and it's just for them.
But it's not.
They're posting it for everybody.
Yeah.
But they feel comfortable enough to do it. I guess that's the empowering thing is that
Well,
I like my body enough to post this kind of stuff.
I guess. But I mean, they're that's fine. But they're doing it. Yeah, I mean, they like their body, but also.
But the likes are the affirmation.
The affirmation of
that
guys.
Yeah.
Every like equals, a perv unzipping his pants.
A little bit of dopamine.
Yeah.
Who's liking that on? That's not married men, right?
I don't know. But yeah, I back to that thing. I guess that I love that she ended up quitting a really job that's safe. I respect anybody
8
that
years of college.
I respect anybody that has a safe job. And Jim Carrey said something really interesting, even though I know you don't really like him. But he said his dad could have been a great comedian, but his dad didn't risk it, and his dad chose a safe job.
Yep.
Okay. And he learned lots of lessons, he said, from his dad. And he also learned his dad got fired, and Jim Carrey had to quit school and go get a job. And one of the most important lessons he learned was you can fail even at a job that you hate.
I do really like that quote. I think you've said that before.
Yeah, so why not do the thing that you want? And if you fail out of that, I mean, you might fail out of a job that you hate anyway. And I really like that. But I really like people that go into the safe career and they go, F it. I'm going to go be a free diver out of all things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, part of me, I would love to, not that I would love to just figure out a gig that's not so public. I mean, I like this. I really do. And I enjoy doing this, but I'm just saying I like to be a landscaper. Landscaper. You know what I mean? Where I'm just walking a rich person's land. Like that tree farmer, man. Why can't they just let me and my family live in that one house and I'm just walking around taking care of trees?
Kids would probably end up weird.
Yeah, they sure would.
Yeah. Oh, don't talk to them. Those are the tree kids. They're up on top of some blue spruces.
Somebody said pretty privilege. That's what that woman has. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
It is because Steve Buscemi couldn't do that. Steve Buscemi could not quit his job just to be a model. This is pretty much what she is doing.
Somebody was on TikTok saying, hey, I want to let you know about pretty privilege. I have no friends, female friends, because I'm so beautiful.
Yeah.
Part of me was like hating her.
That's so hard to empathize with her because she said the phrase like, I'm just so pretty that nobody wants to be my friend. And be like, I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because of the words you just said.
Well, and it's like, Ben Affleck said, Ben Affleck's been popping up on my TikTok too much. But he said in an interview, people don't feel sympathy for you and the problems that you go through. And some of them are really difficult, really hard. They don't care because I have money in my bank account.
That's 100% true. Yeah. You and I say that all the time. Where it's like, okay, you might have problems, but also your problems are a little easier to deal with when you pat your tears with $100 bills. like
you're not worrying about food. Yeah,
it's so much different when it's like, oh, I just need to get away from you. And like when a husband and wife fight and it's like, oh, they're just in two different rooms. But Ben Affleck can be like, I'm going to a different wing of the house.
Different wing.
Or I'm going to, you know what? I'm just going to hop on this plane. And I'm going to take a few weeks in Hawaii to get my mind straight.
Or Jason Momoa. I got to go live in my friend's driveway. Thanks. Where's the keys to my $750,000 van?
Yeah. Dude, it's
you know what I mean?
Like, it's not, like, yeah, your problems are real.
Dude, if I divorce, I'm going to a La Quinta or a Ramada Inn for $45 a night.
Yeah, like, I'm living on a couch.
What do you want to do? You want to take this call?
It's 3430.
Is he going to? All right. Hi, what's up?
Hey, good morning, guys. 3430.
Morning.
Are we still talking about pretty privilege?
I guess, not really, but go for it.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, a guy came up to me and started chatting me up in the gym yesterday. A really good-looking dude, good shape, great hair, had it all going on. And we were talking for a couple seconds, and he's 30 years old, and he said he tried to commit suicide 5 years ago by jumping off of a 5-story building.
Dude, why is he telling you this stuff?
Yeah, dude, you just because you don't have the face of somebody I would trust.
No.
Well, not with my address.
You have a very maceable face.
Yeah, super maceable.
People want to share this one shared too much with me.
Apparently.
But anyway, he says 3430. You just don't get it. He says it's something. It's chemical balance in the brain. He goes.
Yeah, I mean, he's right.
I love how he said 30. Listen, he said 3430. You
He
just
said-
don't get it. That's what
You
he's
know,
calling
he
him.
says, this is what he says to me. He says,
Yeah. So what do you're saying? You're saying pretty people. Listen, they got their own problems too.
Yes, that's what I was trying to get at. You know,
Yeah.
it's like-
Listen.
I'm looking at.
Tanner and I, we get that. We deal with that a lot. You know. Yeah.
Oh,
good.
no. Let's back that up a little bit. I mean, there's a reason you're on radio. It's because you're not pretty.
Stop it. We were on
Love you
TV
guys.
once
Yeah.
until they said no more.
yeah,
So we were showing our nipples way too much.
your nipples.
Yeah, I know.
They were your nipples.
Thanks, 3430.
Once again, we're so married to each other, I feel like it was my nipples. I have to tell myself they weren't your nipples, Tanner.
Dude, my favorite thing is when we walked off camera and the HR, because she went on there and she's like, you guys are a little bit more risky than what I'm used to. Mm-hmm. And so it's nerve-wracking when you go, we don't know, you don't have a teleprompter, you're just kind of going with it on TV. And I'm like, we got this. We're going to go do this.
Fine.
We were showing our favorite shirts.
Yes.
Like we were supposed to show our favorite shirts. Mine was ripped all to hell. This was a funny bit. You know,
Yeah.
I've had this since 1996 or whatever. And I had a big hole where my nipple was sticking out.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know how many times we said the word nipple.
A lot.
On air. They were bringing it up. The girls were bringing it up. And I'm like, yeah. And we walked out and she goes, what are you doing? This is the HR girl. And she's like, you're showing your nipples on
You're saying nipple?
Yeah, how many times did you say nipple?
The best part about her was that she was just leaning on that woman's like reception desk.
Yeah.
And then she was like, so happy I'm quitting.
Yeah,
Because she was on her way out. Like she put in her 2-week notice and she was like, like she wasn't there for very long about it. She was like, I'm happy that I'm out because you guys are going to be a problem.
All right.
Okay, well, whatever. Let's get our nipples out of here. We're going home.
I told her to stop looking at my nipple.
Yeah.
Are you looking at stop looking at my nipples?
She's HR. She knows all the loopholes.
Yeah, she does. All right, more Jake and Tanner show. Let's start drinking. We'll do that next. Oh God, yeah. I like doing this on the radio. We should start doing this as a team.
No, I take mine at night.
Well, start taking it in the morning.
I don't want to.
All right.
I like taking mine at night. It's my routine. I take that, I take all my other vitamins, and then in the morning, my morning pee is a fun color. It gets me going.
Tanner reminded me, he's like, hey, take your Lexapro. Like,
Well, 3430 is what reminded me. Not his subject matter, just him.
I love me some Lexapro.
It's like he's depression and anxiety formed into a person with a mustache.
I woke up today, this morning, with a bunch of text messages saying Wrench banned us. And then we had videos of that. We had people. Oh, he was live again, apparently, because people were texting us pretty early this morning saying he was live.
Yeah.
Did you watch any of it?
I watched a good portion of it. I was on my way to work. I pulled over and I started scrolling through TikTok.
Sure.
And then it just popped up. I love that he doesn't use his account. He uses his wife's account to go live. I just find that so interesting.
Do you know what he was doing this morning? He was making his wife show her like body and stuff on no parts, but like on her arms and neck and stuff, showing that he doesn't abuse her.
But that wasn't what was in question, Wrench.
Well, I don't know. Like,
what was in question was, does she beat you?
Oh yeah, well maybe it switched around on this live video. I don't know.
See, she has no bruises from when she backhanded me.
Ren said he's all done with this. I feel bad. I feel like he thinks we hate him. We don't hate you, Ren. Stop being like that, man. We got nothing but love for you.
Yeah.
We want, dude. You don't want to fly out to JTX. We want to fly you out and put you up in like a Ramada Inn.
No, he can come and get the same hotel that I like going to, the one with the good coffee and the crime scene.
Oh yeah, is that not what I just said?
It's
or maybe
a comfort.
Yeah.
It's a comfortable inn. It's not a comfort inn.
Oh, he's gonna have a new baby probably by that time, Lo. So. Oh,
that's true.
I just opened this.
Okay.
Hey, thanks for Dogpalooza. Dogpalooza is sponsoring Beer Friday until we
run out of beer.
Yeah.
From him.
Thank you, Tom, from Dogpalooza, which, by the way, get your tickets now. And when I mean tickets, it's free. And also, you don't have to get tickets.
Yeah, you don't even need to sign up. But if you wanted to start signing up, you can.
Saturday, August, Dogpalooza, the biggest carpet event ever. We just had a meeting yesterday, and they're like, can you guys tell us what's going on? We're like, no, not really. Just know that it's going to be fun.
It's like, who's paying for this? Nobody.
All proceeds go to the Humane Society. We're trying to figure out where it is. It's 7 months away, where the location's going to be. We're going to have a blast. We're tailgating. We're partying. We're eating. We're going to hang out. We got a party bus leaving. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
Man, do you see the revolt that's happening over there in Canada?
What's happening in Canada?
With all the truckers? Dude, there is a convoy of truckers in Canada protesting the vaccine mandate, okay?
Okay.
Now, there's a bunch of truckers that already have the vaccine.
Yep.
But there's some of these that do not. And to cross the United States, or that border there with the United States, and to come back, Trudeau, the dude over there, said, we're going to mandate all truckers to have a vaccine now.
Okay.
And some of them do not want it. Dude, it is a 45-mile long convoy.
Oh, my
Tanner.
God.
45 miles
That's long. Yeah, that's pretty long. That's a really long convoy.
Well, and these truckers are like, come on, man, we don't see anybody. Well, I'm not in danger. Here's the thing. There's two reasons why you shouldn't really upset truckers. One is because they do everything. I mean, they supply everything.
Yes.
And two, they're crazy people. And you know this, truckers. You're alone all the time.
Yeah, you talk to yourself too much.
A lot of these, you're into some conspiracies. I know it.
Oh, yeah. I talked to my dad about it, and he gets on the CB radio, and he's like, it's either political hate or it's crazy religious rants. And that's all they listen to.
So they're going from one place to another, and they keep driving. They're getting tons of support from... Did you see a video? You should check out a video on just how crazy that convoy is, man. Think about that. Where are we? Where's 45 miles from here? Would that be Green Bay? Or would that be...
Past Green Bay.
Past Green Bay. So go past Green Bay all the way to Appleton of truckers.
Rules. I'm trying to find video of it.
And I love Elon Musk. Musk tweeted out, Canada truckers are awesome. I just love that he does that, man. And here's the thing. Elon Musk is vaccinated, and him and his family are.
Yeah.
And he says he believes in it because he's smart and he believes in the science and all that.
Yeah.
But he says this: if you're not vaccinated, now you are more at risk than people that are vaccinated.
Mm-hmm.
He says, but we do risk-taking things all the time. Smoking cigarettes, drinking beer, even driving in your vehicle. You're always risk-taking. He said, here's the thing. He believes in the vaccine, but Musk said, you've got to be really careful. And I said this earlier, like last week. So what I'm saying is I'm as smart as Elon Musk, is that word mandate. That is when it gets really scary, when you stop living in, where's America, where's our freedom and all of that. That's what his thing was. He goes, I believe in the vaccine, but I also believe if people don't want it, they don't have to have it.
Yeah. No, I get that. I understand that. I'm trying to find more video of that.
Did I say that? How many? Oh, yeah, no, Heidi. Heidi from West Bend. How many tanners is 45 miles long? Remember when we did that?
Oh, yeah.
How many tanners? That's how I measure everything.
That's a lot of tanners.
70. And even some United States truckers are over there doing the convoy to show their support.
Oh, my God. They're not going to be able to get back. What are you doing? Leave that over in Canada.
Dude,
the whole thing is that if you're not vaccinated, you can't get back from Canada to America. And you went there?
They can go back into Canada, okay?
Yeah.
But the problem is they got to be tested, and then they got to go to quarantine for 14 days, I do believe. And that's like, we can't do that. I got to work. We got to drive this truck.
Yeah, that's true. That you don't get that kind of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, it's probably terrible. I mean, I know they're just... I mean, at one point, does it get to where you're slowing down traffic? Do people need to get to the hospital? Do they need to get on the road? Is there emergencies? So I know the thing they're doing is a great thing in trying to get their point across, but also it could turn bad.
Oh, yeah. It's not just semis, but there's a lot of people. You know what I like? It's like the convoy.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a lot of people. Doesn't surprise me, but that is a lot of people.
Right. Dude, yeah.
They're going from Vancouver to Ottawa. I guess they're just going to drive that thing. At least that's what Tucker says. Yeah, that is crazy.
Apparently, somebody said it's approximately 39,600 tanners.
That's a lot of tanners to lay down.
Yeah. I just Elon Musk, man.
Yeah, where he's just like, it's awesome.
Canadian truckers rule. It's just so funny, man. For real. I like it. I like him. I like what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
They're just in revolt. Or am I saying that right? Revolt?
Revolting?
Yeah.
Like a revolution against the mandate?
Okay,
like
I work for a
making
trunking
less
company
money now.
And we pulled all of our Canada accounts. Americans can come back to America from Canada. Not sure how they got to Canada without the vaccine. I don't know.
Oh, there's not a thing saying like you can't go to, like, I guess it's a lot easier to get to America without the vaccine than it is to get to Canada without it.
My job is a freight broker, and a lot of my business goes through Canada. And because of this, I have lost significant amounts of business.
Well, that's not great.
Nah.
It's not great at all.
All right. And then I found this video, too. Do you want to see this?
What is it?
You got to come over here and watch this. Since we got just a couple minutes here, all right?
Okay.
This dude's at a bar. Okay? So a bartender right there is pouring alcohol on him.
Okay.
This guy's shirtless. Okay. Then she slaps him.
Yep.
Okay. She pours a bunch of alcohol. Now look what she grabs.
Oh, that's a taser.
That's a taser.
Well, that's not good.
Okay. She tases him. And then she lit him on fire! And people are still cheering! So the dude's sitting there, and it was all fun and games. This is what happened. The bartender starts pouring liquor, slaps the guy in the face, tases him, and his whole body goes on fire, and people are still cheering and drinking. It's just there's so many bad choices that happen in such a short amount of time on that.
That is so insane. I just like that she nobody even thought about it.
Yeah.
So like electricity is not fire. It's not like I'm gonna set him on fire.
Dude, that guy, I guarantee he walked out of there with 3rd-degree burns right to a lawyer's office.
He walked out of there. I wonder because he consented to it. I'm sure they told him like, yeah, we're gonna tase you.
I don't know, man.
Because that's one of those things where it's like, oh, you get this shot. It's the one where we pour it in your mouth, and then the hot bartender slaps you. Then she's going to tase you. And he was probably all drunk, and he was probably like,
maybe the friends bought it. Maybe the friends were like, what? How much is that? 30, 40 bucks?
Yeah, we're doing it. And then he's like, whatever. This bartender's going to sleep with me. I bet you he walked out drinking free for a year or whatever.
Dude, his skin has got to be just ruined.
Melted.
Terrible.
Or... because it was probably burning off all the liquor first. I'm sure it was hot, but...
Oh, dude, this is what I wanted to do. I have something that goes along with the Canada trucker story.
Okay.
Do we still got a few minutes here?
Yeah.
Okay. Because
I said that without even looking at the time.
I wanted to play this, then talk the Canada story. Have you heard Kid Rock's new song?
Which one?
It's hilarious. It's just so terrible.
Ain't nobody gonna tell me how to live.
Is that what it? Maybe.
That's the one where everybody, where Weird Al was like, "Thank you for all the praise." No. That's not my
This is a new
song.
one. Don't even listen to it. Don't even look at the lyrics because I want to play it. You know what? And let's do it next.
Okay. That makes sense.
Lindsay, if you haven't heard this, boy, are you going to love it. It is so terrible.
Okay.
Like some of the words, but it's so catchy.
Mm-hmm.
And don't think because we're playing this, we agree with Kid Rock or we don't agree with Kid Rock. I just want to play what is going on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? All right, so we'll do this next. It is the Jake and Tanner Show. Jeweler's thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
I got you, sugar.
All right. Well, Lindsay's excited. She said she's got an American flag wrapped around her shoulders just waiting for this Kid Rock song. Oh, you're going to love it, Linz.
Lindsay gets excited every time she just reads a headline she likes.
I like Lindsay.
So do I.
I've connected with her more. We have meetings now, just about you.
Oh, is it clan meetings?
That's terrible. No. So,
Took you too long to deny that. Let's do this before this.
Yeah.
7 o'clock.
No, I got to do that a little later. Let me at least finish a beer.
Oh, my God. I just want to do the smelling salt.
Beer for Dogpalooza.
Yeah.
They're sponsoring our Beer Friday here. Sober-free weekend starting on Beer Friday.
Oh, it is going to be a sober-free weekend. You will not have any sober this weekend.
So Kid Rock has a great song. Well, it's so bad, but it's really addicting to hear. And it's a really funny part in it.
But like that's every Kid Rock song.
Yeah,
that's every Kid Rock song where it's like they all are bad. Like the lyrics are stupid and he's dumb and it feels like a parody, but they're catchy. I do want to be a cowboy, baby.
I think he might have maybe a little thing in there about that, like a little what are you talking about?
Like a throwback?
A throwback to that song. Okay, so again, before we play this, we're not agreeing, we're not agreeing, whatever. Just calm down. Just calm down. We're just going to listen to it. I hope I did my best to get the swearing out, okay?
Hope you did your best.
It's called We Are the People. We can talk during it, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Already, I like the beat.
We the people, and all we do, reserve the right to scream.
Ah! No, I got it. It was in reverse, but it wasn't that great. Okay.
That's such
harsh.
That's so aggressive.
I know. You're gonna love the chorus, though.
Wear your mask, take your pills. Now a whole generation's mentally ill.
Oh man, Fauci.
Yep. But COVID's near. It's coming to town. We gotta act quick. Shut our borders down. Joe Biden does, the media embraces. Big Doc does it, and they call him racist.
Here, listen to this part right here.
Still clutching that. Let's go, Brandon. Still clutching that.
It's fun though, right?
It's so
Let's
fun.
go, Brandon.
What was the one we made?
Oh, it was Let's Go. Hold on. Here we go. And then he said F Facebook.
Twitter too.
F Twitter too.
Yeah.
And the mainstream media. Oh, fuck you too. Yeah, you.
What are you gonna say now? Because we're in the chorus. Oh yeah,
I can't even remember.
Prices up like the minimum wage, so it's all the same. It ain't a damn thing changed.
Yeah, what did we say? It was Let's Go.
It was something against F8816.
Yeah, that was a lot of swearing at that little point. It was pretty much everything was edited out of there. I just want to hear one more chorus of Let's Go, Brandon, because I think that's funny. Even whatever side you're on, that's funny.
Kid Rock is just an entertaining person.
Right.
It's time for love and unity.
He's a wrench. More successful wrench.
Holy crap. He is.
Ooh, yeah. Let's go, Brandon.
He is.
It's just so stupid.
Man, he is going to make so much money on that song.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Right here. Well,
He just
I think a lot of his people are view that. I don't know. That's funny stuff.
Yeah.
It goes on for another couple minutes, but you get it.
Yeah, I
don't
think
play
we
it
pretty
too
much got it. He is going to come after us if we don't give him money for that.
Hey, did you see, real quick, did you see this? Do you want to do the smelling salts? You're getting fed up about it.
Well,
I feel like you're getting angry.
I don't want to get too late in the hour.
you guys were cheering, "Let's go, Dalton." No, that was different. Yeah.
No, it was. No, it was the same. We were saying, "Let's go, Dalton," because then that actually
meant
means
F-U.
FU 8 or 88.
That's
16.
what it was.
Yep. Because he hated Dalton.
Hey, look at this Kim Kardashian picture.
Oh my God.
Did you see it?
No, I just want this text to be real before we get away from Kid Rock. Rumor is that he's going to try to run for president.
I heard that.
I hope that's true.
Well, he may win, so be careful.
I know. But, dude,
I mean, it's how many people laughed when Trump was going?
All of us. Everybody did.
And then woke up and was like, oh, he what?
Yeah, that was a weird morning.
So check this out. So Kim Kardashian, is her body real? Meaning, is her bottom and her hips, or did she have something done? Because they're very large, which is fine, and she's very beautiful.
Had some surgery.
So that's not real?
I don't believe so. I think that she's still like a genetic anomaly. Like I think she still has some really good genes, but I don't believe that she's 100% like that's a cyborg person.
Yeah. I mean, because that doesn't seem real,
that
right?
Butt's not real.
Her butt,
the butt's not real. Or is it? I don't believe that butt's real.
But then I'm going to go to a picture, and you got to tell me what's wrong with it, okay? She was somewhere at a beach because she's got lots of money, and she was pouring water over herself and showing herself in a bikini because that's what you do when you're rich and you're beautiful.
Yeah.
And she's 40, by the way.
Yeah, she's over 40, I believe.
Okay, but here's the photo, okay? Oops.
Does that leg look like that?
Yeah, she photoshopped her leg and just people blew up, and then she took this photo down. They're like, imagine being that successful and that pretty that you still have to photo yourself. But I kind of get it. You're looking at it like she's got money and she's beautiful and she has to Photoshop, and she shouldn't, but she's also gets criticized like we just did.
Well, that's the thing. She's, regardless of money or looks, she still hates parts of herself.
Right.
And that's what everybody says who gets stupidly in shape. Like Nick's body. You and I would kill for Nick's body. Nick thinks he's fat.
Yeah.
Like Nick doesn't like himself.
That's a weird thing.
Everybody who's like crazy in shape, they can pick out things that they don't like.
Yeah.
You can always pick out something you don't like about yourself. She probably hated the way her leg looked.
You know, I was thinking about doing is taking my shirt off, taking a picture, and then putting it online, and people circle the areas they think I need fixed. But I'm like, I don't know if I can, because I thought that would give me motivation to like really rip the gym up, and then I'm like, or I will just go jump off a bridge.
That's what that Tom Segura said. He said he put a picture of himself and asked people to roast him. And then I think he was doing a Conan interview, and Conan's like, does that work? He's like, you got to be ready.
You got to have thick skin.
You got to be thick skin for that, because
we did it. We did it with Reddit or whatever when we're like, roast us.
Yeah.
But then everybody just came after our career.
Yeah, which is worse.
A little bit. It felt terrible.
Because it's like, well, my body I can definitely change, but I'm choosing this.
I mean, they were just ripping apart morning show DJs.
It's like, my God, you guys look like you sell leeches in the 1900s for medicine. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah, Angie. I think Angie's gorgeous, and she does the same thing. She'll be like, I hate this, that, and that. And I'm like, what is your... Really? I don't even notice that.
I do the same thing to my wife. So there was a TikTok going around that was like, he was a photographer, and he's like, my wife asked why I don't edit her photos like I edit other women's photos. Like, because they ask you to, like, take the things out. And he was like, what are you talking about? Like, you look perfect in all of these. Oh. And then she pointed out all the things. He's like, I don't even see any of that.
I know.
And then he got, like, teary-eyed and everything because he was responding to some D-bag on a podcast. It was like, if my wife lets herself go after a kid, like, she better get herself good again because I'm not going to find her attractive. And he got so mad.
The photographer did?
The photographer was so like, I don't understand how you can... He's like, every little imperfection on my wife is a memory for me.
Wait, I know that's very demanding.
Yeah.
Of what the guy said.
Jacob.
No, but listen for just a second.
Jacob.
You want to be attractive. We've said this before. You want to be attractive to your significant other.
Yes.
And if you
there is a limit.
If you let your body go, and then you're like, he doesn't want to have relations, or he doesn't think I'm pretty. Well, yeah. I mean, there was we were together, it was completely different. I sound like a total douchebag. I know I do right now. Does anybody understand what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying. If your wife goes from...
Or husband, too, but it's usually more because guys are so visual people. It's usually more...
If it goes from, like, model to my 600-pound life, like, obviously that's a problem. But... Oh, man.
No, I get it, man. I understand. I get that you're supposed to love... your wife and her personality, and you fall in love with all that, but also attraction is a humongous part of wanting to. I mean, even a woman said, this was years ago on Oprah. Yeah, I'm bringing up Oprah. John Travolta was getting overweight, and he went on to Oprah with his wife, and he lost all this weight and got in shape, and Oprah was talking about it, and the wife said, our sex life has increased because of this. Yeah. She's like, I want to do it a lot more now.
That would be sad.
Not saying that you don't love. I guess it's more of an attraction. That was a very rude way of the guy putting that.
Yeah, because like this person saying that you want your significant other to be healthy and saying she better get back in shape are two very different things.
Right. Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Brittany.
Hi, Brittany. Please don't hate me.
No. I totally understand where you're going, because I listened to the segment that you guys talked about that, and I agreed then. But I believe at that point, wouldn't you look past at least somewhat, like you have a deeper relationship at that point to not have it all about looks?
Yeah, and I'm sure you would. Yeah, absolutely.
I think that it's not so much just you're not as toned as you used to be. I think what you're saying is if you become 500 pounds, I'm not physically attracted to you
It's
anymore.
this. Here, listen. Somebody put this on the text. Jacob. So if Angie put on weight, you wouldn't love her anymore? I'm not saying that. I would always love my wife. Yeah. Always love my wife. What I'm saying is that attraction, you may go where you're not... You lose the attraction, but I would always love her. It's kind of like if you get a divorce because you guys can't get along. I love my wife. I love her, but it just is not working out. I always love her.
Yeah, the other way, too. Right. There's also there's also attraction without love.
Right.
There can be love without
what that guy said that made the photographer upset was just...
I think the way it was worded was terrible.
Well, yeah, and I think that guy is... The podcast guy, I think he's a bad person. And also, I don't believe that he's ever been in love.
This person's making a great point on the text here. I think where it crosses the line is saying after kids, because pregnancy and delivery, the body changes. That's true. My wife's body has changed, but my wife is still extremely attractive with her body. She's still in shape.
But, I got a C-section, so that scar and that's always going to be there. But I also, like you said about your wife, got a little bit back more in shape, but it's a lot harder, especially after a certain age when you have kids.
Right. You know what I'm going to do here? I'm going to call Colton because he got super fat. Thanks, Brittany. I love you. Take care. Colton's my nephew, and he'll... Okay. Well, I don't know if he'll agree with this, but I want his... He's going to love this.
Yeah, this will probably make him feel great. Hey, you were fat.
I remember when Jen started telling me a story about something, and Colton's like, "Oh my God, I'm reliving this about his weight." And let's see if he answers. Somebody said, "My ex gained 300 pounds, and sex was no longer an option."
Gaining 300 pounds, that means at least you're 400 pounds.
Yeah. And
I think physically sex isn't an option.
I said Colton got fat, and I feel terrible about that. But he did gain a lot of weight, and he knows that. And the only reason I say that is because he has said that. And he's lost a lot of weight since then.
He pretty much lost it all. He looks so different than when he was in Florida alone. That was probably a rough time.
Oh, dude.
Because that's the thing. He was alone. He was married and his wife didn't live there with him, right?
He was alone, and he had it. And check this out. He's a younger guy that's more mature, and he wasn't going out and partying all the time like usually younger guys do.
Yeah.
So he would get off work, and he said that he was just going and getting fast food, and then just going to bed after he was eating it.
Yeah.
No exercise or whatever. Yeah. He's probably not up. He has a
newborn, and also he does nights.
Because Jen would be completely honest with this, and because I wanted to ask, was she losing a little? Oh God, I don't know if I want to do that, man. I can handle if Colton yells at me. Jen hurts more when she yells at me.
Yeah, it feels more disappointing.
Yeah,
like I made you say it.
Jen gets scary when she gets mad. I've only seen her mad a couple times, and one maybe both the times have been directed at me.
That makes sense.
Yeah. One of these times she's like, hey, don't talk about her, because she didn't want us to talk about the gender on the radio.
Oh, okay.
And then she got a little mad because they weren't ready to reveal the gender.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, you're probably right. That's not, even though I'm sure none of your friends listen to the show, it's still not
your place.
My place.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an understandable one to be.
But no, I wasn't trying to be mean. And when you're putting pregnancy and kids in that, I know if you're hearing this a little bit out of context, you're going to hear what you want to say. What I was saying is I think it's important, and I really, really do believe this. This is why I'm trying to do my best as what I can at the gym, even though Angie never tells me I have to. I know she finds me more attractive when I have somewhat of a little muscle to me. Now, she would never not love me, but I know that, for 41, this is important to me. I want to be really attractive for my wife the older I get.
And that's okay.
And that's what I'm saying with Angie. It's kind of I never go to Angie and say, Jesus. But there's a thing where we both work out because we are getting older, and we do want to try to stay looking youthful
good for each other.
And we do that
and that's the other thing. You want to look good for each other. It's not and for yourself. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it's not the same. I don't know. There's a mutual thing. That guy it's so weird because you somewhat take his side, because you're somewhat taking the side of the guy who's like, she better get back in shape.
It's taking the side, but not in the way that he's saying that.
Yeah.
It's awful. And he probably is an awful human being. Hi, who's this?
Hey, 3430.
What's up, man?
As men, we supposedly, this is what I hear from other people, we get better as we get older, and we can put on a little bit of weight, and we don't get knocked as hard as women.
Well, again, we've said this before, that men are more visual. Women just are like, hey, cool, does he have a 401k? And they're not as visual as men are towards women.
Yes.
Don't hang up yet.
Okay.
Because, you see women dating an 80-year-old man. You don't see a man dating an 80-year-old woman.
Right. No, never.
No, because
never.
But the
women
80-year-old
are shallower than men.
Yeah, but also you see a woman dating an 80-year-old man. It's not because of his personality; it's because of his bank account.
Yeah, he's got a big, thick wallet.
Right, but
you know what I mean.
You won't see a guy doing that, though.
I would.
You don't see a guy dating an 80-year-old woman.
Dude, some billionaire lady comes up to me and says, "I want a piece of that." Okay.
Love you guys.
Thanks, man. Somebody said, I'm the complete opposite with kids. I put on 100 pounds and my husband loves it. Yeah, great. That's great.
Well, yeah,
that's great.
It goes.
I'm not saying you're not going to not love the person anymore. You're always going to be in love with the person.
Yeah, you're always going to love them. And it's so hard. Here's the thing. For men to not want to diddle their wife, they're going to have to become one of the 1,000-pound sisters.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I guarantee my wife could put on another 100 pounds and I would still be every day if we want.
Yeah.
As long as it could still reach.
I guess.
The moment that I can't reach it anymore, that's when it's got to stop.
Becomes to me, it becomes when my wife's working out, and and not just saying my wife, when as a team, we do this as a team, right?
Yeah.
There's times where she's like, I didn't work out today. And I'm like, cool, let's not do that.
Yeah.
Let's just get pizza together and we high five and it's great. But the point is, part of it, when they're not working out or not being healthy, there's a part that goes, you're not taking care of yourself. And that's a level of laziness.
That's another turnoff on its own.
Because you've said it too. Yeah, I can say this. You've said a woman's butt if they work out, it's like they've worked for that. I think you've said this on the radio.
I've said it before. A woman's ass is gorgeous, and man's too. I've seen plenty of man ass that looks great.
Like, remember Jack Pearson's?
Jack Pearson,
Dear
that
Lord.
absolute thicker than a bowl of oatmeal. That boy.
Oh, I'm using that. It's mine now.
That's from a trial. The judge said, and you told the woman she was thicker than a bowl of oatmeal, and the dude sitting in handcuffs in a red jumper is like, it's the best clip in the world.
I know exactly what you're saying.
He's like, yeah.
But yeah, they work for it.
But you
They're
work
working
for that. Like, boobs, you don't work for.
Right.
You can't do anything mentally, physically to make them better without any kind of surgery.
There's another attraction level to a woman, like, again, using my wife. A motivated lady that's working out, eating healthy, making the right choices. There's another, like, okay, this is it's a match for my mind. You know what I mean? Because I enjoy doing those things. I enjoy taking vitamins and taking my greens and going snowshoeing and
enjoy taking your vitamins.
It's not enjoy, but it makes me feel better like taking care of myself. Yes. Even though I know for a fact I'm not in tip-top condition. I understand that. I'm not saying I got the perfect body, but I'm saying it more matches with me. Now, if Angie just stopped working out and gained 150 pounds or whatever, it'd be like, oh, we're not in line anymore. It's not that I don't love you anymore. But we're not snowshoeing and we're eating bun-buns now.
You would have to get the same way.
Right. It's kind of like if you're drinking and then somebody smokes pot. You're like, wow, we're not in the same level at all.
Yeah, or it's like, I'm going to smoke pot and this person starts shooting up heroin and we're like, whoa, we are different.
I don't know, man. It's fun for Angie and I, and even though we break it all the time, we make poor decisions. Like tonight, I think Piper said, can we go to Tommaso's? We're not supposed to eat like that, but we want to go have pizza. Mm-hmm. But it is fun. It's still fun for me and Angie to be on that same level of failing, but trying to be attractive to each other, trying to be in shape. It's fun to be at that. It doesn't make. I'm trying to dig. I felt like I dug a hole in the very beginning on the way I was saying this, but I'm
a little bit.
Does it make sense?
The only reason that there's a hole is because it started with a guy saying that after kids, his wife better get back in shape. Like if it was,
and then I was kind of agreeing with that, but I wasn't agreeing with how that dude said that.
Yeah, if we would have started with, if we would have started in a whole different thing, it would have been different.
Funny, I do want to rate those guys. Hang on, really quick.
What guys?
Enjoy taking your vitamins, okay, Grandpa?
I take vitamins.
I do enjoy.
I take vitamins. Why don't you need to take vitamins? I don't get a lot of vitamin D in my day. I don't see the sun a lot.
And the people that are in shape are more confident, which is sexy. That's kind of true. And the whole combo started with, photo of Kim Kardashian. Okay, so check this out. This is this person's 3 dudes, okay?
Oh!
Sebastian Stan. I don't know who that is.
Winter Soldier.
Oh, I do know who that is. Yeah, he's a good-looking guy.
He's a good-looking dude.
Who's Jimmy Garoppolo?
Jimmy Garoppolo? I know the name. That's a football player, I believe. If I'm not, there can't be a lot of Garoppolos, but he's probably the quarterback for the 49ers.
90-79, the number 3. Yes. Me and Tanner definitely agree with. My wife thinks this guy's really good looking. Even she says probably around 35 years old, but even now my wife thinks he's beautiful, and that guy's name is Jude Law.
Yeah, Jude Law is. See, I think Jude Law is attractive now.
I do too.
In his new role of when he's playing Dumbledore and he's got like a full bush beard.
And you know what? Weird. He's really receding, but he makes it look great.
He's always been that way. Most of the time, I would say, dude, your it's gone. You have a peninsula for a hairline now.
Yeah.
You have to just shave your head. But with him, it works. Dude, I don't like this.
What's up? Your beer? I'll drink it.
No, come look at this Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, he's the 49ers QB.
I'm older than him.
Oh, he's kind of handsome.
He's very handsome.
You're older than him?
Yeah.
Doesn't that suck? Doesn't that suck? You're older than football players now? Yeah. How do you like it?
I'm in the middle of a football player's career now. Like, if I 30-year-olds in the league now have been in the league for like 7 years.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's weird, man. It's weird.
Like, I remember when Randall Cobb got drafted, and they were like, he's the oldest, or he's the youngest player. And he was like, he's the same age as me. And now it's like, oh, I've watched his whole career. Like, he's going Like, he's not getting as many touches. He's not as sharp as he used to be. And I was like, damn, am I not as sharp as I used to be? And then that's clearly because I've walked off a step and rolled my ankle, and I'm down for days.
You said something that you put it into words, and it was completely how I was feeling the last couple of years. It's weird when you're younger and you think it's your world. You think this whole the world is your oyster and you can do anything. Mm-hmm. And then I couldn't put it into words on how I was feeling, where it's like, I'm out of it now. I'm not part of it, but I know I am.
You're a spectator to the world.
Yeah, it's weird because now all this younger generation is making the change. They're going into the work.
We were told that children are the future. When we were kids, we were told you're the future. And we're not anymore.
Right.
We're not the future anymore.
Right.
There's a new generation. It's sad.
It's weird, man. Like, it's funny. We were talking about this yesterday really quick. I know we got to get going, but our grandkids will grow up and somebody will say something and they'll be like, oh yeah, my grandpa did radio. Mm-hmm. And they'll be like, wait, radio like radio
or like podcast?
Are you talking about the stuff that went into people's cars back in the day and they would listen? Yeah, they did that type of radio. Wow, how cool. It's going to be an ancient thing. It's because radio will probably be here, but it's definitely going to change. So we're going down with the ship, and it's weird to think.
I think radio waves, whenever they pass, whenever we can get on board with a nationwide internet. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
You know how like TV is free, radio is free, because they were determined like their necessities or whatever? When internet becomes free, a certain amount of internet, it's kind of like TV where it's like, oh, you get these channels, but if you want more, that's when radio dies.
Well, I mean,
when you can get the internet anywhere, and then cars start doing that.
It's definitely going to have to change.
It's going to have to change, but how do you change? How does this station with a predetermined amount of songs?
Well, songs are gone.
They have to.
They'd be completely gone. You won't have a radio station that plays songs. I just don't think it's going to go out in an antenna to cars anymore. No, I think it's just a podcast.
That's the only thing. It's just
internet radio podcasting.
I think radio stations have to turn into a podcast media where it's just a hub where people get paid to podcast. And you can get it at your leisure.
Okay, a couple things here, and then we go. We got to go. We got to play these commercials.
Yeah.
Yes, my wife's also is Jude Law, but she also has a super crush on. And she never says this, but she at one point was like, "Wow, he's really pretty," and I think everybody will agree with it.
Timothy Chalamet?
No.
Henry Cavill?
Yes, Henry Cavill or Cavill or whatever. Yeah, like he's a beautiful dude.
See, okay, listen. Henry Cavill or Henry Cavill, whatever it is.
Fat Cavill, he used to get called.
And he was only fat for like the first 10 years of his life. And then he got super skinny, and then now he is what he is. That's a guy that I want to protect me, right?
Yeah.
I want him to protect me. But look at Timothy Chalamet. That's a man that I want to protect.
He's too young for me. I can't get into that. He's too young for me, man. I feel
he's my arm candy.
Yeah, dude, that dude isn't even that good looking.
Timothy Chalamet?
No way.
His face is perfectly symmetrical. Dude, that guy has the boniest face of all time, and you don't find him attractive?
Which one? Do you think Henry is prettier in the face or Timothy?
Oh, yeah, it's a different...
you got to pick one.
I can't do that. Hold on.
Who would you make out with on the mouth?
Oh, God.
And then we'll go to dog breeds.
In?
No mood.
No, I gotta be in a mood.
You gotta pick one.
I gotta be in a mood.
You gotta pick one.
Who's putting who against the wall? Because Henry's putting me against the wall, but I'm putting Timothy Chalamet against the wall.
No, it does not matter. They walk by, and you go, damn. Which one are you looking at first?
Henry Cavill first.
You're so right.
But like I said, they're just. I feel like Timothy Chalamet would make me breakfast. Like I think he'd make me good food, and I think like in the relationship with Henry Cavill, I am the wife, but in the relationship with Timothy Chalamet, I am the husband.
And I think Timothy's a great. Well, I mean, out of interviews, I think he's really fun and charismatic and humble, and I like that. But it's like you saying, who's that dude? Who's Doogie. What's his name?
Oh, Neil Patrick Harris.
Yeah, it's like you saying he's good looking.
He is good looking. He's a very good looking man.
Right.
Timothy Chalamet is the new Willy Wonka.
Oh, that'll work great.
That'll work perfect.
That'll be 100 times better than Depp's.
Johnny, I like Johnny Depp. Yet I like almost none of the movies he's in.
Yeah, his earlier work was really good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I mean, he's got some good ones. But yeah, you're right on that.
I almost like none of them.
I can give you, I know you want to hear it really quick.
I do.
We gotta go.
Might as well just lump in 1 and 2 commercials.
Tell me, don't talk about my lump.
What lump?
Oh, I knew it. You mean like the movie Chocolat? Oh my dear God, it was terrible. What was Depp doing? Oh, Donnie Brasco. That's the one I wanted to say. He was great. That's a really great movie.
Yeah, I have never seen it.
I like how you said that. yeah. I've never watched that pile of crap. Dude, okay, listen to me, and we got to go. Wait, or were we supposed to? Oh, wow.
No,
we were supposed to be out 36.
That's why I said lump. I said we could just lump in 1 and 2 commercials together.
You should really. I really think you would like this movie.
What is it? I'll be the judge of that.
No, like if you're just got any time this weekend, just start it. Just start it for just a few.
I can't do that. I can't just start a movie. I either have to watch it or I don't watch it. What is it?
I think you would really enjoy
Swear
it.
to God, if you say Power of the Dog, I will walk out of this room.
No. That's really good too, but don't. Because you're gonna at the end you're gonna go, that was fantastic. I will never watch it again.
Yeah.
Snatch with Brad Pitt playing. Dude,
I've heard that's a really good movie.
I think you would really like it. It's very Quentin Tarantino-y.
I do like his movies.
Guy Ritchie did it, I think.
Guy Ritchie?
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Did you like Lock, Stock?
I've never even heard of that.
Oh,
that phrase you just said
Lock,
was
Stock,
insane.
and Two Smoking Barrels is fantastic, but you should really watch Snatch. Really, seriously.
I'll get around to it.
If you get a chance, and then let's forget about it, but I don't want it to go off Netflix because then you will never even have an option. I mean, you could always buy it, but I know you wouldn't.
Okay, so it's on the Netflix?
It's on the Netflix, and it'll eventually disappear.
Maybe I'll do that, then.
You're going to love Brad's character in that.
Oh. I think I've seen clips and stuff of it.
Where he's a...
he's got like a fedora hat. Yeah.
He's a bare knuckle boxer. It is great. You'll love it.
That's Fight Club.
Yeah, but after Fight Club. This is like, I think, like 2001 or something.
So it's a sequel to Fight Club?
No sequel.
But he still fights?
I didn't know that. Lock, Stock, Snatch, and that Rock and Roll Nola or whatever is a trilogy. I didn't know that. Wow. I never watched that third one that you're saying, 0950. I might watch that. Anyway, we got to go. Well, no, we don't. We got 1 more minute.
Yeah.
Hey, don't forget Dogpalooza. We're drinking because of those guys right now.
Heck yeah, we are. Dude, they have set photos of Timothy Chalamet as Willy Wonka, and I just got more excited.
Oh, dude,
he's perfect.
He is and he's damn good.
He's a good actor.
Yeah, he's really good.
Did I not give Dune a good enough chance?
Nope, you gave it the right amount because he did great. He did great, I guess.
But I never finished it.
Yeah. Oh.
I only watched like 30 minutes of it. I watched 45 minutes of it, and then when I hit pause because I was like, I can't do this, I saw how little I was into the movie, and I was like, this is slow.
Yeah, and how long? It goes for like another...
Like 2 hours.
Okay, it goes for another 2 hours. The things you missed, nothing. It's really boring. I think you got to be super into that, into the book. Did you get to the point where he put his hand in the box?
No.
Okay, when he put his hand in the box and started screaming.
Yeah, I think so. They were in like...
That's about the amount of action you're going to get until the very end. There's a fight scene.
I heard that movie was all setting up a trilogy.
Sure, it best. Because if that's a standalone, I'm invested now. I have to because I'm not going to say that was my end.
Yeah.
That was.
Maybe when it comes back to HBO, I'll try to watch it again.
Somebody said you best turn on subtitles for Snatch. Yeah, because he's got such a weird pikey accent.
Okay, well now I'm excited. Maybe I'll give it a shot.
You should. It's so good, man.
don't know
It's
when I'm
funny,
gonna
too,
watch
because
it.
Colton will call me up and be like, hey, can you give me this makes me feel old, but he's like, hey, can you give me a movie from you and Angie's time that's awesome?
Okay.
And I'll list off some things, you know what I mean, that I
Yeah.
like, and usually he likes them, unless I gave him Power of the Dog, and that's not from our time, but.
Did you give him Power of the Dog? Did you watch it?
He watched it because I was talking so highly of it on the radio, but he couldn't finish it. You got to be super into
Western?
Western, but Benedict Cumberbatch, you got to look at it for pure acting.
Oh, it's one of those movies. And I like those movies. I do like the movies where you watch it just because the acting is so good.
You know what you need to do?
But also, those are annoying.
What you need to do is, if you ever, and you probably never will have this option, when your kids and wife are gone, okay? You have no interruption, and you don't want to play your quest. You're just done with that. It's a cold winter, and you're like, I'm going to snuggle up with a blanket and some popcorn.
I am not a divorced woman.
And pet my cat and drink some wine. I'm going to watch Benedict Cumberbatch act his ass off, and you would really like it. But it's got to be you got to be in the right mood for that one.
I mean, sad.
No, it's boring. Bored.
You have to.
You got to have watched everything else.
Yeah, okay.
You have to finish Netflix.
Right at the last thing I'll watch on Netflix.
But it is incredible. It is, and it sticks with you for a few days. You'll be thinking
what's
about
with
it.
me?
It sticks with you.
Oh, I thought you had a D in there. I was like,
no.
what is happening?
I'm having fun today.
Yes. Next break. Smelling salts.
All right, smelling salts. Next break.
I ain't gonna sleep. Get back now. Go to sleep.
Dude, I think I have Tom from Dalton, USA. Or Dogpalooza, Dalton Carpet.
Yeah.
I think I have his number. The president of that pledge.
How did you get that?
It was on the beer. His card was on the beer.
Oh.
We're not going to talk. Oh, dude, I forgot to say this.
What did you forget
We
to
got
say?
an apology, and I do not know where it went on the text line. And from 8816 from yesterday when we started talking about Dalton Palooza, then he went off.
Yep, let me find it.
Because I think it was a very nice thing, and it was a very nice way of like saying, you know, yeah, you guys, I was in the wrong. Because we called him yesterday and we were like, hey, we're gonna do, because he was like saying, I'm gonna stop listening. Maybe one day I'll be back. And we ended up calling him, and I was like, I'm gonna do you a favor. I'll make this easy. Just we don't want you back. And it was a really nice apology.
Okay, I'm sorry for the way
Wait, hold on. Can you do his voice? You think how he sounds? Hang on.
I'm sorry for the way I texted you guys yesterday. I was a crabby douchebag. I was tired of hearing about you know what so much, but the way I expressed that was very rude. And I regret that. I could never listen to WIXX over you. Yeah.
Wait, can you do it again, but make like little Tourette's, like little things?
Yeah, I only hung up yesterday because when I answered, I heard you guys say something negative about me, which you had.
Can you get it to where it's not? You can't even. We understand you. All right. Well, why apology is accepted.
Apology accepted.
Yeah.
8816.
Yeah,
let's go, Dalton!
Hey, listen, we're so Dalton, we're doing this Dalton Palooza. We had a meeting with the sales dude yesterday, and he's like, you guys know, Greg said this. He goes, you guys know this is just a carpet remote, right? And I go, yeah. Or Tanner and I said, yeah. And he goes,
100%.
You know, Dalton's not paying for any of the stuff that you guys are saying. And we're like, yeah, no, we get that.
100%.
He says, is this going to still be a huge thing like this?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, 100%.
100%.
And he's like, you guys are only getting your fee. Yeah, we know that. Yeah.
And then they're not going to pay for a party bus. Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Dunk tank. Yeah, we know.
Well, the fire breathers.
The fire breathers.
We get that.
Yeah, we get it.
Fortune teller that you guys said is going to,
No, we understand.
Packer players, Barbara Rich. Dude, Barbara Rich, if we ever went and even gave that guy, if we said, hey, we're going to pay you, he would fist fight us. Because he will, if you get Barbara Rich is the nicest guy on the planet.
Almost too nice.
Too nice. It's almost kind of going, wait, what's this all about?
Yeah.
And he's so involved in the community. He's always giving back. And I like how open and honest that dude is with like his whole life and everything. And like I said, when I went into Barbara Rich, I felt he always makes you feel like you belong. But also everybody's so suave and cool in the way they talk.
Everybody's too cool in there.
And I'm just like,
they're so cool.
Yeah, no.
And it's like a legit barber shop.
Yeah.
At least the one I went to. I haven't been to his new place yet. But like the one I went to, like he had video games in there. He had just, you know what I liked? He had people sitting and just hanging out.
Do you know what I was? People walked in, like a guy walked in. He's like, Barbara, is it cool if I borrow a little bit of money? He just goes and gives him money.
Yeah.
And I'm like, did you just give him money? He's like, yeah. And I'm like, is he gonna pay you back? He's like, maybe. I'm not sure, but I just like to help people out. And I'm like, unbelievable.
I'm not joking to you when I say when I left there, he handed me 2 frozen breasts of pheasant.
What? I ain't got no breast.
I got pheasant from him.
Unbelievable, Barbara Rich. Let me retract everything I said. That dude's a pile of kidding. But you know, he you know what I hated the most?
What?
Is when you got your hair cut and you go, yeah, I paid him. And I go, he's always giving mine for free. And he's like, yeah, he tried, but I paid him. Like, you just made me look like a jerk.
I don't like taking stuff for free. Not stuff like that.
Oh, wait, Colton's up now. Can we call him real quick? Then we'll do smelling salts
yes,
next.
Please. Thank you. I just want to do I almost did him over vacation. That's why I got really nervous. Like when you said, I was like, good thing I didn't do those because I was going to do them because I thought you forgot. Who knows if these are even any good anymore?
I'm nervous, but I got more Courage Black Cherry Bud Light Seltzer. Thank you, Dogpalooza, by the way. They sponsor Beer Friday now.
Yeah.
They probably don't know that.
Just until the beer runs out.
I want to get a web page for Dogpalooza.
Somebody do it. Sonia, you're on it.
Hello.
Hey, man. Hey, listen, really quick. So just in the last segment, we got on talking about, this is going to seem rude and I don't want it, no offense at all on this.
Isn't that a fun way of starting your conversation of the day, Colton? Where we're calling on a radio station and the first thing Jake says, your uncle, is, I don't want you to get mad.
No, but it's not. It's not.
I was thinking of all the things.
This is
I'm just thinking of the things it could be.
No, this is interesting because we started talking.
Yeah.
What was the...
I'm analyzing everything about my life that you would maybe be annoyed I do.
No. Tanner, what was the saying?
So the whole thing was it was a TikTok I saw about a dude on a podcast was like, my wife better get back in shape or I'm not going to, whatever. Like it cut off there, but then a photographer came on and he said, you shouldn't feel that way. Your wife should always be beautiful to you, and you. It's hard to see their flaws
now.
Yeah,
because you love them.
And the guy that was also super out of shape.
Well, hold on. And then I said, I kind of agree with the guy, and it sounded terrible, but I was saying that I think it's important you're never going to not love your wife or your husband or whatever, but I think it's very important to try to stay healthy and stay in shape because for the attraction.
Are you trying to make me the escape?
No. And then I said, you gained a bunch of weight. And then you lost a bunch of...
Yeah, you don't even know where this is going, do you?
No, and you lost a bunch of weight. And was Jen...
Yeah.
Does Jen... She always loves you, but is Jen more attracted to you when you had all the weight or less weight?
Well, I mean, what do you...
Well, I'm just saying, this is why I don't want you to feel bad. I'm trying to make a point here.
Yeah, just...
Wait, we're losing you. Can you ask Jen? I know she's probably busy.
Why would she be busy? They only have those two very small children. There's only two of them.
Oh, hold on one second.
Oh my God. Why don't you take some of that major market money and get a better phone?
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Trying to figure out if I'm more active when I was super heavy or right now. She's not saying anything.
No. It's not. There's no love. You always love. I'm just saying.
She said more attractive.
More attractive.
Yeah, was I just more attractive? Obviously. I hope.
Well, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, this is just some topic because obviously I was less attractive.
well,
thanks for telling us that our
no. Well, I was getting
what a dumb topic. Well, that's the thing.
Well, I was getting crushed on the text line by people.
The question is.
Dude, I mean, okay.
Hold on. Here's the question you need to ask her. Did it bother her? In the moment, did it bother her? Because, yeah, obviously, when you're bigger, or when you were bigger and then you got in shape, you're going to be like, oh, yeah, I'm super attracted to you now. But did she
because we've talked about this, and yeah, if you want the whole story, what happened was she went to be a attendant. So I was like, oh, nice, dude, Little Caesars every night. I got it for myself. I'll just go to Arby's and Taco Bell. So then she's gone for 6 weeks, and I showed up to graduation ceremony, And she's like, "What happened?"
Basically, yeah, because they didn't see each other for a long time.
But like,
Yeah, so that's pretty much what happened.
But did you guys still make sweet marital love?
Wait, tell that story, Colton.
Oh my god,
Oh, dude, that was
Wait, what? There's a lot.
that was so funny. Well, how did we say it last? Was so funny. Or Jen, maybe.
Wait, we're losing you. You're really breaking up. You're really breaking up. Go ahead.
God, how is this my stupid? This is the worst. What is?
Do you
make love?
Do you have a landline?
Dude,
Can you go down to any street corner and ask the person begging for money to use their phone?
Oh, we can't hear you, dude. I think we might have lost you.
Wait, what about now?
Okay, that's way better. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, all right, you're on speaker, but for some reason it only works.
This is the best speaker I've ever heard.
Oh no.
All right, so the question is, how do we make love, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I obviously couldn't be on top. How do I get her to rate the experience? What it like on a scale of 1 to just what happened to my relationship? Where was it?
We were having like difficulty. That's when I knew. I was like, "Oh, he's gotten large." Difficult.
But you didn't. But it didn't bother you until it affected you.
No, it had to.
That's when I really noticed. When I was like, "Why is this difficult right now?" Like,
I mean, was it like, without getting into too much detail? Was it like?
Now we want to not get into a lot of detail. Now, not that
I'm like
where's
spreading
the line?
the Red Sea of fat.
Oh, okay. There is the line. There was the too much detail. I get it now.
I was saying this is how it started was that, and then I went like, if Angie gained 100 pounds, it's not that I wouldn't love her anymore, but there would be the sense of like, boy, let's both try to get into shape, and let's, because you want to be attractive to one another. That's all I was saying. And then I was
just gonna say if Angie ever gained weight, see, Jen just didn't really say anything, and I was like, I think I'm gonna lose some weight, and then I did, and then. But if Angie gained the weight, you would be in her ear constantly.
Oh
like,
my
hey,
God, that is not true. That is so not true. Why am I getting thrown under the bus?
You'd be like, hey, it's nice outside. Like maybe we could go for a little jog or something.
Let's just get out. Oh, I'm glad this call happened. Goodbye. Thank you. I'll call you later. That is not true. That is so not true. I feel like he was getting beat up a little bit there, and then he's like, screw it. It's not my market. Look at that. I like what somebody said. Colt needs to get off that White Castle Wi-Fi and get him down to a McDonald's.
Yeah. I guess that makes me feel good. It makes me feel good because I know I put on weight, and I'm going back to the gym. Like I have a program and everything.
Oh, wait. Are you doing the gym?
Started, yeah.
Do you want the book?
I don't know. Books are for bitches.
Do I gotta read it?
Yeah. Does it have pictures? Is it a pop-up book? No, I got a thing that I have an easy thing just to get me into it, and then I want to switch to the book.
Okay.
Because I don't want to start something that's so. I feel like it's a little bit more intense. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I don't want to start that right off the bat, otherwise I'm screwed.
Well, yeah, it's
like I feel like I need to get myself back into the rhythm of going to the gym.
What's your program?
It's just
let's get into it next because
it's already too late. It's like we're really bad at our job.
Terrible. Can I? Let's come right back.
Yeah.
And I want to hear what your workout is. Okay. It's always interesting to me. All right, thanks. So check this out. If you are thinking about going, spring break's right around the corner.
I am thinking about going to Florida.
Well,
for
you
spring
should
break.
you should hook up with Appleton Airport then, because it's faster, easier, more convenient, giving you more time for what really matters, and that is the beach.
Me and my wife are looking into it because we didn't know that there was Appleton Airport and that they had one-way flights to where we're going, Orlando.
Yeah, for very
For
great prices.
affordable.
Yeah.
That's the thing. We didn't know this, so we're looking into it now because why would I drive 20 hours when I can drive an hour to Appleton and then just sit down and let somebody else fly me to Orlando?
And even people that are sitting here in Appleton, they're like, man, the only way that we can go get a cheap flight is if we go to Milwaukee or we go to Chicago. And then, no.
Not even close.
Dude, you can do that right here.
Yes.
Appleton is easy, fast, and convenient. It's close to home, short walk to the gate. ATW Express Park, whatever that means.
Yeah.
I just read it. Do you know what that means?
Express parking.
Oh,
The
parking. It needs that ing in there. I read everything verbatim, and I'm stupid.
I don't know what express parking is, but I can speculate that it means that the parking lot speed limit is 50 miles an hour.
Right. No long TSA lines either. That's
Absolutely
a
not.
beautiful thing.
They
man.
say that Appleton Airport is the Jake of airports. It's super easy. But clean. Cheap.
Are you done?
Super fast.
If I was an airport, I wouldn't be fast. Okay? I would slow it down.
But that's a good thing.
I would take my time.
But that's a good thing.
I'm just saying Jake's Airport is just, there's no complaints when Angie's on my airport, in the airport.
So she likes it if you
She
gotta wait at the
loves-
tarmac forever?
Hell yeah. Yeah.
I was paying you a compliment and you made yourself a worse airport.
No, I'm not. My airport
I
is
say
just
you're
fine, and I'm not fast.
And
Jake's Airport takes his time.
Well, the nice part
not like Appleton Airport. Appleton was fast. Jake's Airport.
See,
takes
that's
time.
why. Listen, I think that you're more like the Appleton Airport because fast, convenient, and it's not as big as the other airports that maybe Angie's been to in her life. But listen, this airport is perfect for her. I'm just saying it was perfect for him.
That's worth playing twice.
It is.
What are you doing now for your program?
I have the same workout that I did.
That works.
That
You know what I mean?
works
That
for
you
me.
know that. Yeah, I get that.
It works
I get
for
that.
me, and then once I get better to a point and I have it more on a schedule and it's more of a routine, again, then I want to move into a different kind of workout, but I need to just start with what I know.
It's terrible to try to get you're gonna be back and forth with this too because of the kiddos. It's just
so
terrible to try to get to Planet Fitness with when you have little kids.
Because you got to take time away from something.
Yep.
Because the amount of time never changes.
Well, and the time that you have is so involved with all of the little ones.
So so I need to find new time. The only other time that I can take is sleep time.
Yep.
So now I have to get rid of some of my sleep time so I can do this. But that's a double-edged sword because you need a significant amount of sleep. Like you need good sleep to really lose weight.
To get motivated. Well, do that and to get motivated at the gym. Otherwise, you're just going through the motions.
Yeah.
Dude, I get that. This is the first. You've heard me say this, and you know this. It does get easier, and I always tell this to Colton. It gets easier and easier as years go by and as the kids get older. And I know people on the text are going to be like, "You don't even know yet." I understand there's going to be hard times too, but like this is going to be the very first summer that I have been able to not just go home. I can actually go to Planet Fitness after work because my kids are old enough to they can hang out for another hour by themselves.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm at that point where I get to
I'll get
finally.
there in 7 years.
Yeah, you will, and it is. I was talking to another guy about this a couple days ago. That it's when kids happen, it's just hard, and then you're like, this is when the treadmills or the ellipticals come in, and it's like you do have them, but a workout machine at home. You have to have discipline because it is so easy just not to do that. Or the worst is when you get on that elliptical and the kids are small and you're like, okay, I got 20 minutes. And then the kids come down to the basement or whatever and you have to get off the elliptical to go make mac and cheese or whatever it is. And then you just don't go back on it because you don't want your workout interrupted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because what also sucks, though, is the shower that you have to do it after. Because that's...
Oh, yeah.
Because now it's like...
You almost skip it.
You almost skip it, and then you feel gross the whole day.
Somebody said, try and get in the gym with 5 kids under the age of 10. Impossible. Guaranteed.
That's on you. No,
and
that's
then
on you.
Attitudes get more difficult, but for life does get a lot easier. They get older, so much more freedom. That right there, what you just said, 9896. Oh, that's Cindy Parker. Can we just put the names in there or no?
No, we cannot. I've tried.
Okay. I agree with what she's saying. Most definitely. The freedom starts coming back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Of like, dude, last year, Angie and I said, hey, you want to throw the kayaks up and go down the river for 45 minutes? Mm-hmm. That's it. I mean, the kids are just playing Fortnite anyway or whatever they were doing. And so
it's a nice little test to see how well they would do.
That's what we did. They're still at that age where it's like you can't be gone like super long, but you can leave them. My age, when I noticed a humongous difference of, well, Angie and I can do this or that, not leaving, but just they're gone playing with friends, and you don't worry so much. Are they taking the power? Are they going to get run over with their Power Wheels? For me, both kids were the age 6. Was 6 years old. I really liked
V at 5. But
the cuteness stage or
cuteness, and it was a little bit more where I could leave her alone. I wouldn't let her get out of my sight, like far out of my sight.
How old is she now?
Still 5.
Oh, okay.
So I only got to enjoy it for like 3 weeks.
Yeah,
like a month or so, where I felt comfortable enough. When I say I felt comfortable that she could be upstairs and I was downstairs.
Yeah, and there's going to be a point now you're going to let them to go play with the neighborhood. Do you got neighborhood kids?
I do not. Somebody just bought the house across the road from me, and they are also old.
That's a bummer.
I have 0 neighborhood kids, but my sister's kid, who's 6, she lives 3 minutes down the road. I
think I only got one more year with my kiddo, my oldest, to run out and play in the cul-de-sac.
Probably.
I think this
might be the last summer.
I think this might be the last summer with Dewey and her being like BFFs and running all over the place. I think they'll hopefully still be good friends, but I think this might be the last summer.
She'll start distancing herself.
Kind of hanging out in her room, and like I'm gonna have to like, dude, get off of your phone. And so it's like, but I don't know. We got a ton of neighborhood kids, so I really enjoy that. I will say this. our house. I like our house.
Mm-hmm.
I do. Would I have chose something different? Yeah, just because I'd like to get away from things. But being around people in that neighborhood with kids,
It's got to be
makes
awesome.
it worth so much because my kids have. I grew up with a lot of neighborhood kids, and we played all the time.
Yeah, so did I, and I'm sad that my kids don't have that.
And I was too, and then we moved here, and there was like kids everywhere, and it's just they're running all over the place. And I'm like, this is. I told Angie, I go, this is how I grew up, and you know my life where my parents were not the greatest together. They didn't like each other, and there was a lot of fighting. But I had the neighborhood kids to not deal with that. I was out playing, you know what I mean, while they were arguing. So, yeah, would you ever move sooner to give your kids that, or are you kind of?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm always in the market for a new house. So I accidentally just broke the smelling salt.
Yeah. Oh well, we got to do it. Well, I'm just saying that was an accident when I moved to Fredonia and found that the neighborhood.
You just found a house.
Yeah, we didn't know that there was. Okay, we're gonna do some smelling salt. Are you? Did you do it?
I crushed it, and it's red.
Okay.
I can't smell it.
Red's. What do you mean?
Like I can't smell it right now.
Oh. What do you mean you can't?
I'm gonna take a very deep breath.
This is smelling.
I can feel that in my brain.
Really?
Yes, that clears out your sinuses.
Why is it wet?
Take a deep breath. The liquid
Did you
inside.
lick it?
Yeah, I ate it.
I can smell that right now.
I smuggled it in my butt. Take a good sniff.
Oh wait, do you know what that smells like?
Gappy.
No.
Well, it's ammonia.
Oh, I could take some hits of this.
Yeah, right?
Oh.
We should have done this right at 6. It's quit hogging it, man. I just need a little bit more.
Oh, that one got me. Oh, that's making me.
Oh, I killed him. Oh,
That,
my eyes.
What does that smell like? That smells like
the ingredients are ammonia
no.
and alcohol.
No.
It's alcohol and ammonia.
No.
I'm looking at the ingredients.
no, Dad. Is that healthy? I thought that was going to be way worse. Now I didn't suck it down like you did, but I thought that was going to be way worse.
Holy cow, man. That hits hard. You got to take a good long one.
All right.
Good long one, not just little, like.
You got a lighter?
No, just, it's still hot, man.
Oh!
Yeah, you feel it in your brain.
Everything's tingling! It's like I just snorted the devil's...
Dandruff?
Say...
Ugh. I would have rather you said
I got
it.
that from someone else. I could taste it.
Yeah. Tastes sweet.
That smells like something.
Oh. I'm telling you, it's Cappy.
I can't keep breathing that. Oh, boy.
Do you not feel it in your brain?
I might have done permanent damage on that one.
That's okay. Dude, once again, we're only spectators to life now. Before we were spectators of death, now we're just spectators of life.
Can you drink on that? I don't know. It's beer Friday, man. I need to read this text because it hit home for somebody. Ooh, the 6820. I feel like I got more drunk, or not. I'm not drunk, but more buzzed. I'm not buzzed.
It made you more indecisive.
I'm not an alcoholic.
That's what it made your brain stupid. That's what it's done. I feel drunk, but I'm not. Yeah, I feel buzzed. Not buzzed.
Remember when we were coming back to the market? I was texting everyone, hey, who do you think's coming back to the market?
Such a weird thing you were doing.
I don't know what my problem was. Right here. That makes me feel awful because now I'm the parent with the husband who's always fighting and the kids just need to go play to get away. Dude, yeah, that's how I grew up, Bobby. That's how I grew up.
Yeah.
You should get out of that. I asked Mom that. I go, why didn't you divorce Dad? And she goes, well, because I love him. And I go, that's weird, because that's a funny. You guys were arguing. That's funny. That's a weird thing. And then she's like, well, money was a thing.
Yeah.
And then she's like, and also, I didn't want you not to have a dad or whatever. And I get what she's saying, but like you said, sometimes, I mean, dude, being around fighting, I know for a fact that it's messed me up as an adult because they used to fight all the time.
I recently found out that people look at my parents as weird because they're basically best friends. Like they're really good friends. And my wife and my brother-in-law, who are married into this family, obviously, they're like, "Oh, that's weird. It's weird that they're like that."
Yeah, that's really good, Lo. That's good.
And that's what me and my sister were saying. She's like, "But it was, they're friends for the kids," and be like, "Yeah, but once they're 18, you should just be out." And be like, "Yeah, but." Dude, that's a relationship that you've had for
I know
how
you can't,
long?
and that's a weird thing to
just
me when
walk
you
away?
and then it's just done, and I hate you, and it's like how
that's stupid. And plus, you're still gonna have to be civil. Me and my sister both have kids now; they're grandparents.
And your dad likes planes.
Dude, I keep showing people his house is just so much cooler than mine.
Well, I bet
he's cooler than everybody's.
Well, I know
his walls are covered in guitars.
We play D&D over there Mondays.
What?
You want to be part of it? He didn't want you over there.
You drive past my house?
He gave me some work boots too.
He gave me work.
Well, when I said no.
Oh, damn it! I was third. I was third in line for the boots.
Now listen to this. And you're going to be able to respond to this. Somebody said I think that same person said everyone tells me I should get out. Whatever. If you know. Know this. I'm super excited to get home and hang out with my wife. I am. I really am. We're probably going to go do snowshoeing. We're going to go pick up some boots. I'm excited about doing that. Are you, as in not you, Tanner, but people listening, are you excited to see your significant other on a Friday? If you say no, that sucks. That is a long life, man.
Yeah, that's a long life to not be excited to see the person that you're sharing it with.
That's tough, right?
Like, if you're not, you should miss them. Mm-hmm. Regardless of how long you've been together, you should miss your significant other when they're not around.
That's a weird one, too. This girl's done with her marriage. She didn't want to mess up the kids. Now he tries to manipulate them against me. Dude, if you are the mom or you are the dad and you are divorced, listen to me really quick. And you are manipulating the kids and you are talking trash about their mother or their father, you are a dirtbag of a person.
You should never
do that. I'm not the perfect parent. You should listen to it in the very beginning, the very open break of the segment of the show. I was talking about how I make mistakes all the time.
Yep.
But to talk trash about their mother or their father to try to manipulate them into hating them, you are a dirt person.
Also, that's the worst one, but it just good rule of thumb, you shouldn't teach your kids to talk trash about people. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, just don't bring that. Why would you bring that sort of negativity to your kid? Like, dude, if I was talking crap about my wife to a 5-year-old,
yeah, right, and you're doing that because you want them to, because then
them to love you more.
Well, they love them more, and then they're going to go home and not like that person or that. You know what I mean? And like, if you were to talk to Colton, the dude that we just called, he grew up like that, bad, like constantly talking bad about significant others, and he's messed up.
It's so
like
sad.
His brain is totally misfiring, and he knows this. I'm not talking behind his back. If he was here, F him. He actually he was like making me look bad on the radio. Yeah. So no, I don't know. But yeah, it can. Not only does it's just a terrible thing to do when you put the kids in the mix. You're an A hat. And I remember my dad would do that too, or my mom, depending on who I was with at that time when they were fighting. And you don't know what to do as a kid because your dad is your dad, and you're like, mom's talking trash, and you're like, but he's dad, he's a superhero.
Yeah,
like,
your dad's the smartest and strongest man you've ever met, and your mom is the sweetest and kindest person you've ever met. That's what it should be.
To hear that, it's just so weird, and you wonder why I'm so effing screwed up now.
Yeah, it's you know what, it confuses me more. I understand if people get divorced and they don't like each other. I don't understand talking crap about your significant other. I don't understand when you choose to get remarried and then you bring somebody to be a step parent and your kids hate them or they don't like your kids.
Yeah.
How do you stay with that person?
I don't know.
That makes no sense to me. how do you hate yourself so much? Like, that's got to be what it is. Like, you hate yourself and you just need this person to validate you. And yeah, there's so much trauma that leads to people wanting to be in those relationships. But dude, if somebody doesn't like my kid and they're not
treating them great or whatever,
I'll cut them right out of my life. Easy.
All right. We got to go.
Stupid butt people. That's what they are.
Hey, but dude, those smelling salts kind of mess me up. It makes me feel a little sick.
You are weak.
It's in my eyeballs
like I said,
right now.
your body is like a perfect little Swiss watch. Tiny little delicate gears, and it works right, and it's crafted perfectly. One little grain of salt in there screws everything up.
All right, it's the Jake and Tanner Show. Hi, who's this? Hello.
I'm
What's
starting
up?
to believe that it's our phone lines.
Could be. Jake and Tanner Show, good morning. We get to take from Jake and Tanner in a little bit here. Brought to you by Prospera Credit Union. Life stage, personal guidance through all of your life stages to help connect the dots on your financial journey. Do you know what comfort women are? It's a terrible thing. The reason I laugh because it's just such a weird question.
They bigger women?
No. I mean, maybe some. You could have just said, I don't know.
Well, I didn't know.
Well, before I get into this, are you having another one or are you done?
I haven't even really touched this one.
Oh, you haven't? Okay. Wow, I need new friends.
Not 8:30 in the morning. Don't even want to get hammered with me.
It's terrible.
It suck.
Well, we started, what time did we start? 6? Somewhere around there?
Yeah, right at 6.
And you're on 1? I don't even know why we have Beer Friday. What's the point? Just stupid. We don't have to have Beer Fridays. Or you is that? Oh, you know what you remind me of? Like Aaron Rodgers, who downs a beer. You're just like kind of like just wussy with it.
I can't do it out of cans.
Yeah, I bet. I don't know what I'm doing.
It's like high school again.
Like, I'm
Getting made fun of for not drinking a lot. I feel like it's freshman year and I'm about to poop my pants on my friend Steven's basement.
Somebody said, hey, I'm a comfort woman. No, you're probably not.
What is a comfort woman?
So comfort woman.
They like the comfort inns of women?
No. Well, kinda.
Cheap, easy, and dirty?
Kinda. It was terrible back in the day. Let me see here. 1932. China's...
good time for women.
Yeah, right. That was the best time. Started in China. Man, China.
I'm China.
China's just...
China.
What are you doing?
The Trump accent of China?
Okay.
That is 100% how he said it.
Sure.
What did you think? I was doing an Asian accent? You even looked
Listen
at the
to me.
dump.
Well, listen. I don't know what
You think I just came out? I had half a beer and I was just going to start doing Asian accents?
Well, what you just did?
That was not an Asian accent.
All
that
right,
was a
well,
bad Trump accent.
Well, you maybe say that. I'm going to do the bad Trump accent.
Oh, yes, because that's a great impressionist right there.
Well, otherwise you just said China. Now you got me
see,
involved.
you did it. See,
no,
that's a
I
thing.
didn't. No,
you just
I
did
didn't.
it what you thought it was.
No.
You ever heard him say China? He says it that way. It's probably racist now that I think about it.
Yeah, it's
maybe
super.
It was, man. Maybe it was just an Asian accent that he was doing.
Well, yeah. Oh, no. I got what you're saying. No, he says it like that.
Oh, like an Asian person?
No. I think that's just how he does it. Yeah. I
I wasn't. Don't turn this on me because 2 breaks ago Colton said some stuff on you. Let's call him, make him seem racist.
I love Asians.
What the hell was that?
Well, I love all races. You love them too, except China, like you said.
All right. Not too big on honkies.
See, we're allowed to do that.
100%. That's a comedian said that. Like, whoever gets offended by the word honky, they're deeply racist people.
They gotta be.
Because it's a funny thing.
No, I wanted to explain this because just China it's just crazy. In 1932, China started spreading over Japan, like into Japan invaded. Okay.
Okay.
So hundreds of thousands of these women, like in Korea women, okay, they would take them and be basically held as prisoners.
Okay.
In brothels, like set up around the different parts.
Okay, so that's not good.
No, and the soldiers would come in and just basically go to town, rape them one after another or whatever, because in China at that time, they believed that regular tickle time would make soldiers better fighters.
You know who made up that? A man.
Oh, definitely.
There's not a lot of real scientific research behind that one. One guy saw somebody he liked and said, I'm in a position I'm just going to say that it helps.
Well, basically, it's comfort women were treated as commodities because it was a gift from their emperor.
Oh.
So they were being captured and they were occupied in territories. They were put in barns and caves, homes that were called.
Yeah.
And basically, it got called rape stations. That's what they were called. Some of the women, 11 years old. That's a girl there.
Yeah, that's.
And soldiers would wait in line for their turn at these rape stations. again, back in the 30s here, 50 to 60 times a day.
A day?
Dude. Do you know what that would do to you throughout your entire... When this all went down, when it's like, okay, we're going to get rid of those. Do you know you couldn't even function in life again?
No, that does so much damage. That's so bad. That's really bad. Dang it, China.
I know.
Dang it, China.
I think they tried to. In 1992, Japan, by the way, apologized for this. Wait a minute. Japan, hold on. They started in 1932 in China, spreading to each country. Japan invaded. Okay, so maybe Japan was taking over.
Japan was
so this
doing
Japan
it.
was taking people. Yeah, okay, so Japan apologized for this. And there are just a handful of these women that are alive today. Now, they're older women, but they're trying to get more than just an apology. You know, because it affected
money?
their life. Yeah, I think, or...
Like money for their families.
I don't know.
Because obviously, I mean, if you were taken in 1932 or whatever. But that went on for a while. How long did this go on? It wasn't just 1 year.
No, this went on for a while. That's terrible, though, man.
That's really... Yeah, dang it.
It's unbelievable the things that, I mean, I know that a lot of bad things and rape and all that happen now, but I mean, just to be able to, in 1932, it sounds like a good idea.
I wonder what's now going to be looked at as crazy as that.
Radio.
You think that radio
well, maybe
is on the same level as this rape culture?
No, I just think it's going to be like, dude, can you believe they did that? Like, I think
Probably not the same.
Okay. All right. What about YouTube for kids?
That could be
where people are going to be like, "Oh my god,
closer.
dude!" They would just let their iPads be in front of their kids.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, definitely not rape.
Still not the same, but I think they'll look at it like that is insane that we were just doing that.
I don't know if this person's being honest or like sarcastic or like your topics today are so uplifting.
That's
really looking.
30.
Oh yeah, I don't care about that. He means nothing.
Yeah, his text basically could be written in Swahili. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
Yeah, so that's messed up. You
yeah, and a lot of those women were committing suicide. They were shunned from their family. That's a weird one too. The family's like, you were raped. We don't want you.
Dude, that still happens. Like, there's still stories about women who are like, I didn't want to come forward being raped because I was afraid like my family would kick me out. Because it still happens to be like, oh, you're a whore. Because there are people that still believe
women.
That still believe that, yeah, it's a woman's fault. Anytime a man is sexually assaulted, it's a woman's fault. So they'll be like, I can't tell my family this. They're going to blame me. I'll be outcast. That's insane.
Yeah, I don't know. I just came across that thing online, and I'm like, what's comfort women? And I just crazy the things that happened back then. So what are you doing with beer? Dude, isn't it funny that like
the peer pressure?
No, just a month ago, I asked you about honey, and you're like, I'll get right on it. And it's like, you just can't bring in my gift basket.
It's not a gift basket. It's a collection of honey straws of all the honey that they produce.
And I get to choose which honey I want.
Yeah, and then you can be like, which honey do you want? And then I'll get you a bottle.
All right.
I like the clove. Clove's pretty good.
Well, just get that then. Whatever.
No,
Why don't you taste it and then give me my honey?
I want you to taste my straw first.
I can't. You won't bring your straw in.
I want you to... Every last drop.
I'll do it.
Every last drop.
That's fine. Tell you what.
I'll get it. It's not on me anymore. It's a little bit on me. They're in my mom has them. She lives so far away.
Yeah. Half a mile.
At 3 miles as the crow flies, though.
All right, so here, I just really quick before we get out of here, because I want to get this off my screen, I got TV shows that are living on in podcast form. Okay? The Office is terrible, but that is, if you're super into The Office, that is terrible. It's so sad because those girls only have that. And I feel bad.
Yeah. I do. I feel like they're starting to get a rhythm. A little bit. I have never listened to it, but I'm starting to hear clips of it now that I find interesting.
Well, maybe we're just so much better.
That's probably it. But like, there was one joke where Michael Scott's saying 2 tickets to paradise. That cost the studio $60,000. And they're like,
because they use the
because
song.
they use that song. And they use like that joke was 7 seconds long, and it cost our studio $60,000.
Scrubs is there. I don't know if you listened to Scrubs, that TV show last. I mean, Zach Braff and Donald Faison. I'm not sure what they're doing now.
They do the same thing that the Office girls are doing.
It kind of feels like these guys
pathetic. It feels pathetic.
Yeah, it's right because you're. Mark Paul Gosselaar, Saved by the Bell. He's doing one called Zach to the Future. That was a long time ago, and he must be still doing it. Let me give you this.
That's sad.
Supernatural.
Really? There is one?
Rob and Richard. They played Chuck and Gabriel. I don't know.
Okay.
That's what it says. OC, One Tree Hill.
Chuck was God.
Friday Night Lights. Gossip Girl. Here's the one that it seems like it fits right in with The Office, is New Girl. Who do you think's doing it? If you had to guess, there's 3 of them.
3 of them doing it?
Yep, and they were pretty much main. I mean, yeah. Go ahead. Just tell me which ones would be.
Tell me if I'm wrong. Cece?
Cece's doing it. 2 more.
Coach?
No.
Winston?
Yep. Winston.
I don't want to believe it's Nick, but I think.
No.
Is it Schmidt?
Nope.
Is it Jessica?
It's Zoe.
Is that
Zoe Deschanel. She's doing it, and Cece. Oh, well, I mean, I said that a while. That's her thing. That was her thing, and I don't think there's any more.
You know what blows my mind? Zoe Deschanel was on an episode of Frasier as a 20-something-year-old woman. Frasier.
Yeah.
And then she got this show 20 years later
as
a late 20-year-old woman.
Really?
Yeah, I think they were only in their late 20s. Like the thing was like she was 29 or maybe she had just turned 30 or something like that in the show, but she wasn't like what you'd think she would be. I think she's 98 years old.
Yeah, probably.
She's got good skin.
I don't like her. You want to try to give away money next?
I do.
All right. Take from Jake and Tanner on the way. probably get right into it. I think we're going to mess with Omegle today
Yeah.
on our bonus segment.
Hopefully we'll record all the audio, too.
Yeah. Text link, LINK, to 71090 if you want to be part of our bonus segment. All right. We got to take from Jake and Tanner. Big thanks to Prospera Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance. Hey, you know what we're going to do here? Let me put the floating... If you lose today, if anybody loses the money, we're going to hook you up with...
Four-pack of Boat Show?
Yeah, 4-pack of the Green Bay Boat Show at the Rush Expo in Green Bay.
And you're going to lose.
Yeah.
I feel smart today.
Perfect. 866-916-0955. Are we at $100?
Yes, it is.
Hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Josh.
Hi, Josh. Josh got 5 questions. Tanner's going to leave the room because we don't want him to hear the questions, because if he does hear them, that is considered cheating, Josh. We don't want that. Now, listen,
All right.
when I ask you these questions, if you say pass, that will be your answer. You cannot pass, or you can, but we don't come back around to the questions. We're going to grade these all together at the very end. Remember, if you're taking your time in the questions, that can hurt you at the end, because if there is a tie, the lowest time will win. If you win today, you're going to get $100. If Tanner wins, it goes up $20 a day thanks to Prospera Credit Union, so it'll be $120 on Monday. Josh, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, and by the way, if you lose, we're still going to get you something. We got boat show tickets, okay?
Okay, sweet.
All right, here you go. Your time with Take from Jake and Tanner begins in 3, 2, 1. Who was the first U.S. president to be assassinated?
Abraham Lincoln.
What is known as the master gland of the human body?
Pituitary gland.
What is considered the sister language of English?
French.
Which inventor developed the solid body electric guitar that made rock and roll possible?
Gibson.
What was the first cash crop in the U.S.?
Tobacco.
Time. Hey, turn on your radio really quick, too, if you can. Tanner, come back into the room. We're going to put you on hold. We're going to grade these all together. Stand by. Are you ready?
Yes.
He did well.
Did he? Dang it. I got to shut this off, otherwise I got to focus on this.
Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. Who was the first U.S. president to be assassinated?
Abraham Lincoln.
What is known as the master gland of the human body?
The pituitary gland.
What is considered the sister language of English?
Scottish.
Which inventor developed the solid body electric guitar that made rock and roll possible?
Fender.
What was the first cash crop in the U.S.?
Wheat.
Time.
Oh, I don't feel good about any of those.
All right, here we go. Let's see if he's going to get $100 today. Joshua, are you there?
I'm here.
All right, man. Hey, who was the first U.S. president to be assassinated? You both said Lincoln. That is correct. What is known as the master gland of the human body? You both said pituitary gland. That's correct. 2-2. What is considered the sister language of English? Josh said French. Tanner said Scottish. It was German.
Oh.
Still tied at 2. Which inventor developed the solid body electric guitar that made rock and roll possible? Josh said Gibson. Tanner said Fender. Les Paul.
Oh. Which is a Gibson, but his
I was
name is
looking
Les
for
Paul.
Les Paul. All right, and what was the first cash crop in the U.S.? Josh said tobacco.
Oh, no. That feels so close to being right.
Tanner said wheat. It was
Tobacco.
Damn it!
Yeah!
Josh, we're going to get you $100 today, buddy.
All right.
Stand by. We're going to get all your information. Also, we got to give away these boat show tickets. So caller 9 right now. We'll get you in 866-916-0959.
Dang it.
By the by, we are going to go mess with Omegle next.
Yep.
So if you want to watch, you want to be a part of our bonus segments, all you got to do is text LINK, LINK, to 71090. Don't forget Dogpalooza on the way, Saturday, August, 7 months away. We're only close to only 26 weeks away for Dogpalooza.
I know.
It's exciting.
It's super exciting.
We want you to be there. We want this thing to blow up. It's going to be the biggest carpet remote ever. We're tailgating beforehand. Lots of fun stuff, man. I want to get a web page made for it so we can just say, hey, text this, and you can see all the cool entertainment. Just make it larger than life. Yeah, all right. So enjoy your weekend. Jake and Tanner Show will be back on Monday. If you want more of us again, text LINK, LINK, to 71090.